for mid. It's time for mini after dark. I already put fries in my pizza. Oh, my ice cream. I left that near in my bed. I almost had ice cream all in there. Did you ever bring ice cream into your bed and then you forgot it was there and you, hey, Rust Enjoyer. Cool. Das Rust Enjoyer Zane. We're gonna have ice cream. Joe OG here. Oh, that's how you say it. I thought it was G-O-G or George. Now you have corrected me and now I know. Awesome. Oh. Let me take the pizza here. The fucking light burned down in my fucking oven. If it isn't one thing, it's another. But I guess I'll get someone to help me with that. There's like a wire over it, like the light in there. Do I pull that wire off of there? Or does it unscrew with the wire with it? Gosh, if I find out soon enough. And more people come in. So watch my Easter show. Das Easter, if you want to see a real kick-ass show. There was not one moment of silence through the whole 3 hours. The super chats just came in. And I totally rocked it. In fact, I still got one more song I gotta do the next time I sing. Pull the wire out like that. What if it goes in my butt? Ooh. Well, I'm not gonna do it now. I'm cooking in there. Hello, water runner. Yes, this is a cherry ice cream. I call them fridge cigs. Damn, that's so good. Stew up, hello. Renee, look. This is a strawberry one. Oh, actually, it's cherry. I'll show you the container. It says Country Fresh Beans. Hello, Draco. Das Draco. Are you a fellow Slytherin like Minnie Manson? I like Hufflepuff. That's a good. I like that house too. I like their, what is that called? The main room, where the dorms are. The community area. I like all the sun coming in and the yellow. I'm a Slytherin that likes the sun. Renee, hello Renee. She's up there. Look up. Hello, hot. What house do you like, Rust Enjoyer? I mean, I like all of them. I like everything associated with Harry Potter. And I like Ravenclaw because they're into astronomy. I taught astronomy at the planetarium. A fridge sig, he would look up. It says that's what they were calling the ice cream sandwiches. Has anyone seen Gavin? No, I haven't seen Gavin in a while. Ian Mangham, hello. I also haven't seen Cameron Hill. I hope that he's okay. I sent him his stickers as promised. I love to send stickers to truckers. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I'm gonna stretch my legs here while I look at the fries. There's fries and a pizza in there. Let's see. Oh, fuck. I'm gonna get the pizza saved. Oh, gosh, it almost burned. God, it's not like the damn things can warn me and say, hey, come get us, rescue us. For some reason, I couldn't smell it this time. So we're gonna put the salt and then the oil. I like to put oil in my fries. So I had to put the phone down so quick, but oh my gosh. So there's no light in the stove because it burned out. I wasn't able to see it. So yeah, I gotta get that fixed. Now let me get the cheese that I'm gonna put on the fries. And my soda. My last, this one's cane cola. My last cane cola until I get more. A lot lizard is a hooker that hangs around truck stops. I learned that the other day. I love it when truck drivers watch me. That is so cool. Standard candle. What happened to me? Nothing. I took a bath and I cut my hair. But I haven't felt well because of my tooth being fucked up. And that might have, it took a toll on me. I'm waiting for the sun to come out again so I can sit outside. I think I look pretty good considering. Be nice in the chat. And you don't want to like lose privileges and stuff. Okay. Kind of a weird way to show concern. So, I'm going to pull this over here like this. Then I'm going to open this here. A lot of people must have went to sleep that were waiting for me to come back. Because I was kind of gone for almost an hour. An hour is about just about the right time for me to take a break. Tomorrow, I'll have tomorrow night off, so you won't see me tomorrow night. Tuesday will be midweek mini where I play video games. I know you like that. I love grilled cheese. Are you kidding? When I buy bread, I'm going to get some more cheese and, oh man. Okay, let me get the scissors so I can cut that. You guys are going to want to buy my coloring book and the booster pack, the extra pages that goes with it. And you'll get some of these smaller stickers. Not only will you get those two there, there's a little star there, but you'll also get some of these little ones. Those are 2-inch ones. I released my first ones to the first, well, someone bought a fan club the other day. That was Sandra. I didn't see Sandra tonight either. There's the bell. Hello, Bella. The book, the 35-page book is $30, but the booster pack is $40. Sorry, the booster pack is $10. I'm sorry, I was thinking about when I combine them all to a 50-page book, it'll be $40. That booster pack I just showed you was $10. It's on my Etsy store, mini Manson merch. There's 17 pages in there, and there's a cover that says 50 pages. You know, because how do I say? Eventually, it's going to be all combined. It will be 50. It's like 52 pages actually. Mm. I forgot to cut the pizza. I thought I did. Okay, let me concentrate on this. Oh, I'm lucky I took the pizza out when I did. It's very crispy. Let me get a paper towel. No more Mr. Nice Guy. I have no friends because they read the paper. The 10-pack of stickers. You get 10 stickers. But I'll throw some extra ones. You get those little ones. Anything you buy, even if you buy one sticker, you'll get a little sticker with it. That's just a little gift. Those are not really for sale unless you want to buy like 10 of those little ones. But, you know, it won't cost much for that. Like I might make a little pack of those for like $3 or something. Since you pay the shipping, I won't charge so much. Hey, that's a good idea. You definitely get a little sticker. It looks like an entire pack. It is very heavy. I use 110-pound paper. I buy the paper myself to ensure that I get the paper I want, and I take it to the printer. So it's 110 weight. It's the thickest paper. Where can I put those stickers? You could put it all over. Let me go up here. Thank you, Draco. Firefist, hello. Dagan Hills. Did you see my show earlier? Make sure to watch it. I did 3 hours straight up. I didn't talk through any of the songs. I have a new policy where I sing the song, and then I spend like a minute or two in the chat, and then I sing another song, and then I go in the chat. So I go back and forth. That way I don't have to talk through songs ever again. Renee Brown, my 5-year-old nephew would love that. Yeah, you look at the book. The book is clean. Like there's one page, you know, it's time to piss. You could take that page out. It's only sealed at the top with a hole and a ribbon. So, you know, you look through it and the rest of it's kid friendly. There's some snakes in there you can color. There's a cat, and most of it is me. So, you know, kids can color that. Just take out the page where I'm like kind of naked there. I mean, there's nothing visible, but it's an adult page. All right. My friend was a legal aid. Yeah, a legal aid is a paralegal. I was that too. You're entitled to an hour lunch. That's, if you work 6 hours or more, you're entitled to at least a half-hour lunch. Oh, I'm eating fries, steak fries. You want to see? And pizza. There's a pizza. That's home run in pizza right there. Lucky it didn't burn. And the fries there, I put cheese on them. I baked my fries. Then I put some olive oil. I always get the olive oil in a dark glass bottle. It's got to be extra virgin. That means it can't ever have sex. So yeah. I learned to cook myself so I don't have to have some stranger like touch my food and shit. It was awesome. I did real good tonight to make up for the 2 nights I missed. Extrovert, definitely not been. I wish my leg would stop stinging. Ride a runner, I can't sing anything, even discreetly. Yeah. A lot of people put my stickers on their guitars and their equipment. Bella, you can buy like a sticker for $5 in my shop, and you pay the shipping, but what I'll do is I'll put extra stickers in there. You're not just going to get one sticker. I mean, that's fucked up. Someone paying $5 and then $10. $5 shipping for a sticker. You're going to get like 5 stickers in there. And when you order like the pack of the 10, it says $10, so the 3-pack, you're going to get 5 in there. Plus, some of those little ones, you order the 10-pack for $30, that you're definitely going to get some shit in there. And I'm also, I ordered some 1-inch ones that they didn't let me know if they got the order yet. I trust that company, so. I'm drinking this boiling cane cola. Oh, fuck yeah. Hey, Scooter. You made a short in honor of your show. Can you send me a link so I can see that? Like, make a comment on one of my videos and put the link. If I don't comment on it, that means I didn't see the link, but I can always look your name up too. I could read the lyrics. I could sit here and read the lyrics, but I don't. I would have to go in there and turn the computer on and look at them. If I could do it a cappella, give me $10 and I'll turn the computer on and I'll read it a cappella. I mean, I'll harmonize the song too. I won't just be like reading a book. I was in a bad way Thursday, Friday, and Saturday because this, but the swelling went down here. The reason I got fucked up on Thursday is because I had a hell of an abscess up in there. Die. Hello, 2-3. Oh, chicken nuggets and macaroni. Ash rainfall, yay. Bella, Ash, bacon. I would like to get one of those air fryers to cook pizzas in. Mini stinks. I called it mini stinks because I was ashamed of my behavior. On Thursday show. Hello. I love fan videos, I'm not going to get my teeth pulled unless, like, I know it could kill your rust. I'm going to get the root canal there, and the rest of my teeth should die down. It is turning black, though, along the gum line. Eventually, they will have to pull them all. And not yet. I'm going to fight to keep my real teeth. I'm not wearing underwear. You put bacon in an air fryer and it didn't splat? That sounds really cool. I would eat bacon if it was cooked right. Most of the time, people don't cook it right. I like it to be almost dry because I want it cooked all the way through. Yeah, we have those robots. I helped them cross the street, though. People are mean and they start kicking it and shit, and I'm like, don't do that. At least the robot's not going to piss in your food, spit in your food, or shit in it. You can trust, I don't like the robots are taking over people, but That's gonna be a long time before that happens. When you see all those videos on TikTok and Instagram and what DoorDash people are doing, I think I would rather have a robot bring my shit. So I do help them cross the street. I'm like, come on, robot, let's go. I don't see them in my neighborhood. They're more like in the better neighborhoods, you know, like Lakeview, you know, Boys Town, probably in the Gold Coast. A drone, I'll help a drone go up my butt. They're a little cute Commando Mini at your service. I should put a sticker on one of the robots, though. I probably will do that at one point. And the robot will be like, does not compute. Danger, danger, Will Robinson. Boom, bitch. And it will explode like the Johnny Cab in Total Recall. How much for the books? The book is $30 for the 35-page one. After I eat this, I can show it to you. And what I showed you there earlier that's just the 17-page extra drawings that didn't fit in the first one. It's called the booster pack. That's $10. And you can buy them in my shop. I found out that when you buy stuff in my shop, you only have to pay one postage. You don't have to pay postage for every single thing. So if you buy the booster pack with the book, you know, it has a little hole in the top. You could, if you're good at putting ribbon in, you can get a ribbon and cut off the 2 ribbons that I have. You can make one book if you want. Your stickers will be attached in the pouch there. So you don't have to pay shipping for the entire order. How does that sound? Yes, Avenger, everything's in the shop. Yes, I wouldn't be telling you that if it wasn't right in the shop right now. Yeah, Avenger, the coloring book is in the shop. Is this the shop? Yes, this is the shop. Remember Firestarter? I've been writing a tell-all memoir since I started here, but, you know, maybe one day. If I have a writer that helps me, like Marilyn Manson, the guy that helped him write his book, like someone like that. I want a rock and roll journalist. I want a robot to bring me cocktails and roll me a joint. Me too. I don't think they could roll a joint, but they could bring you one. Go gadget. I like the little pee-pee drones that are really small like that. Those are my favorite. That's cute. A ghostwriter. Casper. I want Casper to write my book. Hello, Jesus. Jesus is just alright by me. Firestarter, the original one, is a good movie. After my album's been out for a while, after, you know, my book is sold as one. As soon as I combine the books, I gotta print some more of the other ones. I'll combine them and I'll make it the full book. And I only charge $40. It's got like 52 pages in it. It'll say 50, but there's extra. Because, you know, I can't count. Being a writer, oh my God, there's a reason why they drink and blow their brains out. That is really hard. Hey, is this where the rock star lives? It sure is, Dale. I can write my own book, but I want somebody else to help. And you know, people who write their own books don't get to choose the covers on their books normally. I think some have a little bit of say in the design process. Firestarter, when the soldier's the little girl makes his feet on fire in the airport because he's yelling at his pregnant girlfriend. How do you know it's not mine, or something like that. Maybe it's not mine, so she gets mad and catches his feet on fire, his boots. So he runs in a bathroom, and security's like, go out of there. And he's like, you mind if I put out my feet? Yeah. I could probably write my own book and assemble it, though. I could have it professionally assembled. I would like it to be a professional cover, and I would like the photographs to be big and huge. I can't stand tiny little pictures in there, you know. It's got to be chock full of pictures. I don't have a lot of pictures from my childhood or anything. There's just pictures circulating around that I purposely leaked so people could see, like, me in various phases of my life. I heard the remix sucked, that's why I wouldn't see it. And also, this french fry wasn't cooked right, so we'll put that aside. Bastard. I finally got to see that movie like 3 years ago. The 80s one. Who knows why I never seen it. Hey, Ranger. Someone should draw Minnie Manson as a Simpsons character. I would love that. It looked too gay. Do we have large posters for sale? Not yet. That's okay if you say I look like a Simpsons character. That's not bad. Someone timed you out, but you know, I'm not upset by that comment. So, and no one's in trouble for timing you out. So, it happens. My brother looks like Homer Simpson. He's got that same bald head, but he went bald when he was 19. So he used to shave his head and he'd go to work and everyone would call him Homer. So he started lifting weights. You know that episode where Homer Simpson just lifted weights and did his upper body, but he still had the big belly? Complain to the chef. I love black people too. I'm black. Barney. Oh yeah, that Barney. But about Moses, like the guy that owns the bar, everyone calls him. Is there a man to kiss and love in here? Amanda kiss and love, like Amanda. Oh, still a slice of pizza there, awesome. A mini calendar would be cool. I got a lot on my plate now, so, and I don't mean this here, I mean, getting the album done right now is the key. After I get the approval from all of the companies, everything's paid for, that's when I'll start doing new stuff. But yeah, there'll be mini posters. There's so many things I want to do, trust me. I want to make more merch than Kiss! Hey, hello, Gaming Remix. I'm Minnie Manson. I'm an entertainer. I'm spending some downtime with my fans here, and hopefully maybe you'll be my fan soon. I usually dress up in my really nice clothes, my entertainer's clothes, and I put on a little makeup there, you know. And I sing like a motherfucker for super chats. Okay, I gotta turn the light on here. Watch out. Jesus is just alright by me. Jesus is just alright. I wish I had some candy. I'm the best entertainer. I'm a gothic entertainer. So I have a slice of pizza here yet, and I don't want to eat it now, so we'll just leave it there. Did you guys want to see the coloring book? I could show you. Again, here's the booster pack. I'll turn the light on so you can see it. Easter candy. Oh, I need to get an Easter basket full of my favorite candies. But the booster pack, look how thick that is. That's only 17 pages in there. You can get some stickers. This is for the dentist if I get to go tomorrow, because I did call and leave a message. He said he was going to buy one of those. Jesus is just all right by me. See all these books I have? Most of these are booster packs. Okay, I got to put the phone down so I can grab. Look at it. Oh, cool. Look at the pattern on there. So I could grab one of the 35-page ones to show you. Let's see, how many do I have left of that? Oh, here's a 35-page. One of the 35-page ones is kind of thin because it was 65-inch paper. But the rest of these, that from this point forward, are always going to be on 110 paper. So look how fat that is. Look at my thumb. Look how fat that is. You see that? See if I can separate one page here. Bitch, come on, see, fuck. All right. See how thick that is? This is not the booster pack. This is the entire book. This is the 35-page book right here. The booster pack is separate from that. Let me get a booster pack down so you can see it together. Okay, you see there's different stickers for that, so you know it's the booster pack. But if you were to buy, if I was to connect all this and turn it into one book, and if you want me to do that, you know, if you buy the book and you put in the comments, I want you to seal the book as one, I'll do that if you buy them both. Look how thick that shit is. Look at my fucking thumb. See how tall it is? Every page in here is thick too. So you get 3 stickers. You get 2 special stickers. Obviously you get this one. But you get 2 special stickers that are not available anywhere else. You can't find this anywhere else on my store. To get that one, you get this one. The 4-inch stickers, they are vinyl. Every sticker I make is vinyl. Okay, so let's put that back in there. I keep all my stickers neat. I keep them all neat in there. Here's my little stickers there. You see those tiny ones? I got some 1-inch ones that are on the way. I can't wait. Those will be gifts as well, and I'll also order. I'll have tiny little mini packs for like $1, where you can buy like a bunch of those. Yeah, I think I'll put like 10 of these in a pack, and I'll charge you $3. A sticker of my white suit. No, but I have a magnet of that. And also that picture of me in the white suit where I'm pointing, that's going to be in the album. When I lay down in there, I'll show it to you. But this is the cover of the album. That picture was chosen. See, you see how the book is tied up there with the ribbon? See, if you buy both this and the booster pack, you can put your own ribbon, or you can have me do it. And there's a picture of me wearing my white suit in here. It says, "My foot in your ass." Let me see if I can find that. Did I spit there? Okay. I think here it is. Oh, here you go. Let me see the comments here. Sandra, hello, Sandra Lynn. It weighs a couple of pounds. It sure does. It's not as big as a phone book. The booster pack and a book. So obviously, here that says "My foot in your ass." So you get to color me with my white suit. My foot in your ass from. I don't think any of these have where I'm saying "damn" because that kind of came out later, but it definitely has. You want it. That phrase. And let's see, one side says "damn." And one says, you want it. I think I did put that on there. You want it. The 8x10. If you join the fan club, you get an 8x10. I gotta go to Walker's and make more, but I still got one left here. I got two left here. So you get this with the fan club, or you could buy it separately for $20, and I will autograph it. Put that back in there. I laminate it after I autograph it, so you can make out with it as much as you want. Ooh. It took me like about a year to draw from beginning to end to do that book. See that light up desk down there, that white light up desk? So I plugged that in. I took photos that I like of my work from pictures I took. I traced what I wanted in there, and then I put it on there, and I put the thick paper, and I penciled it, and then I inked it. Hello, watching it burn. Cool, you're gonna buy that. Like I said, if you want to buy if you buy the booster pack and the regular coloring book, I can attach it all together if you want, or I could leave it separate. If you don't specify, I'll just leave it alone. So yeah, there's all kinds of stickers. After you could buy this for $10, you can get this. And you get two of these with that. And a few of these little ones. Look how small that is. If you think that's cute, where you see the 1-inch ones that are on the way. So I got 4 patches left. These are $7. But if you join the fan club, like Sandra did, you get one of those. I do art cards, but you get a fan club card with your fan club. So you see the fan club card here? Look at that. You see how I have raised lettering on there, and you get your name on there since the day you joined and your own number. And I send the bottom. And I don't recycle numbers. Yes, I still do the custom cards, $30, the same price. I joined it separately, then I joined a fan club, so I'll have 2. Okay, that's the back. Okay. Oh, and when you order mugs, they put these special transfer stickers. I'll show you the small one. You see I got different sizes in there. The one in the mug's bigger than this, but this is a transfer sticker. That's a expensive, high quality. It's not the same as like the vinyl sticker. I'm not sure exactly what they make it out of, but it's very high quality. You can see the raised edges. See that? So you pull this off the backing, and then you put it on the mug. I'm willing to sell you one of those if you want. Here's the Black Death one. I charge $10 for these, because these are like decal stickers, like you put on a decal if you're making a model. See how the back is? See the plastic? You pull off, separate it, and this would come off with the top of it, and then you put it down in a mug, and then you burnish it, and then you pull it off, and the sticker remains if you do it right. Okay, let's get in there. Get in there with the others. Don't rebel. There's the other stickers there, the smaller ones. When you join the fan club, you get one of these. This here. There's a few left of these. So there's about, how many? It's about that many left. About 10. And when that's gone, I'll make a new sticker, a different one to go in the fan club. So we got these here. You get this with the fan club. I usually throw 2 in there, even though it shows 1. You get one of these. I'll autograph that. Just for pins, just 3 buttons in there. You see the 3 different designs in there? You get one of each of that. Everything you see here I sell separate. The pins in there, you see those pins over there? You could buy this for $18 by itself, or you get it with the fan club. So right now that's what I can remember. And you get 2 magnets too. I usually just choose, but if you really like a certain magnet, you tell me. Oh, I'm not in the ER. Okay. Oh, you checked into the ER. I'm afraid to ask why. I got a note from Etsy saying my stuff was going to be here today. Oh, yeah, it's got a tracking number. I sent your shit in 2 different packages. You'll get a flat white package, and another one will be like, it's got like the pink bubble wrap shit package. They're not playing cards. An artist trading card is called ACEO. It's a specialized baseball-sized card that you can draw anything. Artists can draw anything on it, and I've sold every one I ever made. And when I get done with my get my album and everything all set, I could start doing some videos drawing cards. I got some round ones in there I need to do, and a custom shaped one. But yeah, please consider, you want to hire me to do art cards, you can contact me personally through my email or wherever. Email's best because you could tell me your address and everything, and just pay my Cash App or PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. And you don't have to pay shipping, you'll just send that to you, and you get stickers with it too. Bribery. Well, I'm not jamming because I did that earlier, Jeremy. I stop at 10. That's the rule. And I do obey rules, even if I don't want to. Okay. Yeah. You have to watch me, Nicole, on my channel, and maybe I could cheer you up when you're in there. Contact me and say, hey, I need someone to talk to, and if I can go live, just so you can not be so lonely in the hospital. I don't know if they checked you in overnight or you're going to be there a few days, let me know. And if any of you are in the hospital, I'd be glad to try to come on for as long as I can. For merch, what steps do you take to be a part of the Etsy store? I'm not sure I understand that comment for a YouTube channel. I just created an Etsy store separate of my YouTube, and I just advertise, I tell people, and this is my store. But nothing's attached. I mean, I put my links in there and stuff. Watching it burn, you did miss the show. You will love the show tonight. I did so good. You will be proud of me. I didn't talk to any of the songs. After each song, I looked at the chat for a minute or 2, then I did another song, and I didn't have to, there was no quiet or crickets playing. I mean, it just went straight through. It was probably outside of the Super Bowl when I did it. It was the best show I ever did. You can watch it later. Yeah. It was insanely good. That's right. You're welcome, Mustang. Thank you, Maxine Beauty. Sorry, my sinuses are going down my throat here. I have my thing in there that steams also my sinuses. What is that thing called? The humidifier. Just sitting outside, it's nice. I wish it was nice here. It's going to be cold again. My mini is massive. You were sick too, huh? Oh, I mean, do you have to create a separate account for a YouTube channel? I'm not sure I understand that either. I had YouTube for years. I just created Etsy like about 6 months ago. So you don't need YouTube to have Etsy or the other way. They're both separate companies. In fact, YouTube doesn't partner with Etsy, so I can't put that store on my channel. I tried to do that with a t-shirt company, and it turned out it was South African, and I didn't put it for America, so I ended up abandoning it. The hospital staff may get turned on. They might. You'll be playing my music loud in there and shit. I dare you to do that. Thank you, Maxine. But if you want to create a separate YouTube channel not associated with your own that you have to make a different, completely different Gmail account and then make a channel with that. But if you want to make another YouTube channel on the same account, you're also allowed to do that. If you want to make 10 channels and sub to me 10 times, you can do that. Oh, Dale. Gargle with Listerine. I gargled with the other mouthwash I had. Okay, you're a grandma. That's good. Minnie's Super Bowl show is better than the actual Super Bowl. Hello, Belle. I want to get my own merch set up on my own channel, but don't know how to get it started. That's really hard for me. I had trouble with that too. I never really could figure it out. I'm the wrong person to ask. But I will be glad to tell you whatever I do know. Like after I think you gotta attach, I don't know what the requirements are to attach one of the partners of YouTube, one of the stores with the channel. You know, the rules change since they always change. So there's all kinds of like tutorials in there, and there's also people in here that will get in touch with you and tell you. You got to make an account in Etsy, and then you just get the link and promote it on your YouTube. Put the links on your channel, your About page. But you go in YouTube Studio to do it. And there's an area where you can put every link, got to do each one separate. And you put the link for all your social media and what you want people to see. You can look at mine as an example. It took me years to figure this out. One day it just snapped in my head and I'm like, this is how you do it. Probably because the option wasn't available when I tried to do it before, so you always want to come back and look. It's getting a lot easier to use. Your links should show up blue in there, you know, so you go back and look and everything should be blue. Oh, you're working out. Oh, yeah, Callie Bum, hello. You're welcome, Draco. Draco was gold. Was it Gold Coast Vibes or golf? Gold Coast Vibes, I think it was. I can't remember. I can't pronounce that word. It has to do like with the inlet where Florida is. On the west side of Florida, that. Oh, oh yeah, the new video game. When I can get back up in that neighborhood, yeah, I'm gonna get it. Thanks for reminding me. Gulf Coast, that's it, the Gulf Coast. It's almost time to do the cat. I mean, it's only 11:43 here, so I don't have to do myself. I do my medicine at like 1. The Gulf of Mexico. Pussy. Kitty. Oh, man. Yeah, I like to show my merch here and there. I open doors for little ladies. Oh, I forgot about those rings. I should have put those on tonight. I was wanting to do a YouTube channel on weather. Oh, I love weather channels. Do you ever watch the ones with like hurricanes and shit? You're in Florida, right? Or Alabama? Alabama, you're in Alabama. So, just seeing the sky, you don't even have to have bad weather. Just putting it up and letting people see the clouds in any kind of weather. I promise you people will watch. People go nuts for the weather. I love when I come across those weather channels. There was a really good one with a tornado, and it was like the best tornado ever. I mean, it destroyed a house. I mean, I don't think it's best that it did that, but the best footage of a tornado. And here, let me plug my phone in. I didn't have my phone plugged in during the show, and it drained down to like 40%, and I was like, yeah, you could do some. I like your cat videos too. Cats are cool. I like that ek channel. Where the cats just make that ecking sound. Kitty. Just soothe your cat with my nice music. I love to promote the ek channel. It's a very wholesome channel. It's just cats making that sound. I like the really silent cackling ones. Like cacking. Yeah, right now she has cats on her channel there, and a storm chaser, that would be hot. I was eating pizza there. I'm done though. Hello, Lucas. I used to be a narcissistic psychopath, but now I'm ready to hold the baby. Cameron. Awesome, I got another Cameron here. Yay. Cat videos do well. If I had my cat, there would be cat videos too. I might have a little side channel with her, but she's gone. Kitty. It's time to do the cat. That would be a good song. I'm gonna do the cat. I was so excited to see you guys had liquor in your gas stations. We have that here too. You can buy liquor in gas stations in Chicago. I can't wait for the hurricane. When they see a bird, they see a bird or a lizard on the wall or something, they'll do the cacking. I'll definitely have to get the link up so I could show you. If I don't put it in my own, I'd like to put it. I think I did put it up in my channel one time. I can't remember. My cat watches cat TV on YouTube. Your channel is about dark humor cats. Like some of the Audio, I don't really like, so I like the cats, though. You should buy a cat shirt with my picture on it. I should get some of those outfits for pets and put my logo on it. Some states of gambling. Yeah, they have those little gambling machines in some of ours. Some of um, the smaller, what do you call those little grocery stores? Like we call them Haji stores here, because they're owned by like Muslims, and they have little gambling machines over kind of in the corner. We had a laundromat that had gambling machines, and all of a sudden the place got shut down. I wonder why. Gambling machines in a fucking laundromat. They should have put a bar in there too. There's actually a movie where they have a laundromat with a bar behind it. I don't know what movie that was though. That sounds cool. They should have karaoke in the fucking laundry. I used to do it at the old place I used to go to. The lady would let me sing in there and play all the music I wanted. I broke my shades at Chris's Billiards. Was Chris's Billiards on Montrose Avenue? Because I remember I don't know if it's still there or not, but I'd always go by that. I like to watch the crazy cat videos where the cats are bouncing off the walls and going nuts on TikTok. Your videos aren't stupid. And don't worry if, like I said, I don't like some of the audio on there. I have PTSD, so certain like patterns and sounds affect me. That's why when I'm on the phone with Dylan, I'll be on Instagram and the DM, and I'll be like, Dylan, please turn that down. It's just me. But no, your channel is perfect. There's nothing wrong with it. I really enjoy laundry if they had a bar. A beer church, I could really get used to a beer church. A mini Manson Hawaiian shirt would be expensive. Yeah, it would be awesome. Those can be made, though. When I get rich, I'm going to make those. It's going to be like Jimmy Buffett stuff. I'm going to have Hawaiian shirts and all kinds of cool shit. I'll be the first gothic parrot head. I wonder how many goths like Jimmy Buffett. I love the lifestyle and the image that he promoted. That's really ingenious. I mean, he took something that everyone just loves, vacations and fun, and made it into a multi-billion-dollar cash cow. Churches have wine, but they don't let you drink the whole bottle. Thank you, Draco. Kitty. I'm feeling better, Bad Wolf. My cats are demanding their own channel. Oh, they're being like mini Manson. Yeah, your ideas. I like when you give me ideas for merch. That's awesome. Lately, I see companies are sending me through Instagram their stores or products and how I could personalize them. And I want to make a keychain. That's like one of the next things I want to do. The poster. I got the candles sitting on the porch just waiting for stickers to come. I still want to order another style of stickers for them. I'd like to have one of each, actually. So I might get some more candles and have two of each candle there. Wait, 1, 2, 3. It would be two. There's two designs, and it would be two of each. So there'd be like 12 candles. I'd be the first to purchase a party shirt. Well, keep your pants on. It's coming. They say if you're extra evil, they'll pour you a double. Fuck yeah. Body of Christ. Do, body of Christ. I want to start a bar called Drinking and Driving. The bar would only have driving games, car games, all types, and you could get a membership. So you would get discounts on Uber. That's a good idea, Avenger 6. Start designing your logo, trademark the logo. Like the word kiss isn't copyrighted or trademarked, but the style of the word kiss is. That's what I mean when you make a logo. Even if you use an everyday word, it's the style of the lettering, the image of your company. That's what you trademark. I want to start a bar called Disco Sucks, and I want to play only disco music and only disco karaoke, and people have to dress glam, no sweatshirts, no street attire, no hats on backwards or pants falling down your ass or gym shoes. You got to dress 70s and glam. And I think a lot of people would actually come. People are looking for that. And they kind of like when you force them to do shit your way. You don't want people that are just all fucked up coming in there anyway. You get to do karaoke. I know these great ideas there. I should get Gene Simmons to go into business with me. Minnie Manson's sexy undies. Well, how they put it on the shirts wouldn't be comfortable on underwear because it's like it's a vinyl like. But they on white underwear they'd be able to put it directly on the material without it being with that plastic thing. They put the fabric. It's right on the fabric. Is it? The statue of Saint Patrick. I have one of those Catholic cards with Saint Patrick on it. Come to Vermont. We get this. I love Vermont. I used to live there for 3 months. Okay, you know what a Red Barn is? It's right off by Lake Champlain, and it's right by Canada. And I'm trying to think of the town. Gosh, I can't remember. It's one of those real small towns, and they have a property. They call it the Red Barn, but people live in it. Like an old folks' home. The people there were crazy, though. Yeah, it would be really awesome. Oh. Minnie Manson bathing suit. Oh, that would be fucking hot. Vermont is cool. You got to be able to drive and be independent, though. None of my fans got a tattoo yet. One person tried, but I discouraged it because I didn't like the person, and they had all these kind of creepy tattoos all over their body. And in retrospect now, upon learning what the person became, I'm glad they didn't do it. The guy was into children, if you know what I mean. Sick. He turned into a woman to hide. I suspect a lot of men turn transgender to hide. They're hiding in that identity. Do you smoke weed? If I have it, ask Sophie Rodriguez. I want to maybe get some guns and put my logos on there and sell those. Like a Desert Eagle, but it will have like sparkles and shit on it, and my stickers would be on there. And it would say kill. I want to kill you with my love on the side of where you rack the gun. Or if I got an AR-15, like I could write that slogan on there, and on the other side, I could write, don't fuck with entertainers, they'll kill you. And then when you rack the slide, sparks will come out. Like Pop Rocks will come out. And then you can eat those when it comes out. Because they'll shoot out the backwards like that, and they'll go in your face. You just open your mouth, and they'll go in your mouth. I love Pop Rocks. I like the blue ones best. Mini-keenies. Minikis. Mini-keenie. Mini condoms. What about a mini vibrator and a dildo? I'm going to go on Shark Tank, and I'm going to say, guys, and I'm going to make out with Mr. Wonderful because he's sexy as fuck with his white shirt and black suit, and he's so powerful. And when he's making triangles, we could do it. I'm going to do it with you, Kevin O'Leary. A Mini Manson remote control. I should make a Mini Manson television. I like television. Go on Shark Tank. You already have to have an established business to go on there, though. I couldn't just go there with an idea. They'd be like, well, how much of it have you sold? My ex just sits there watching Shark Tank over and over again because he has no life. Instead of watching me and throwing super chats at me, someone who cared about him for 10 years doesn't even bother to show up. I didn't block him or anything. But he's in there watching Shark Tank. I'm a real live entrepreneur who was nothing when I was with Laura, and now look at me now. A real friend, of someone that I know 10 years personally would have. The person's rich too, so it's not like they don't have money. Mini Dylan, there's no such thing. If I make Dylan a shirt, the logo would look like a fucking pinprick because the shirt would be so big. Oh, not Dylan Dildo. Autocorrect sucks dick. I bet you I could sell it to Dylan. Mini Manson blow up though. You should blow it up with M80s. Mr. Wonderful is sexy hot. I should go on Shark Tank just to piss off my ex. He'd be like, oh, no way. Fuck that shit. Because Laura's always wanting to start their own business, and they're sell 50% of your for $2 million. Yeah, here's my Mini Manson black hole sticker. I want to sell this to Lockheed Martin so they can put it in a superconductor and smash it with atoms and make a black hole to kill the human race. The military can use it as a weapon. Sold. You just got to give me like $2 billion cash. No questions asked. And it's yours. But, I'll be dead. What would it matter when they smash it in there? It'll get loose because you know how stupid people are, and everybody will be dead. Well, I don't know how long it takes a black hole to encompass, the Earth. But I'm going to assume it wouldn't take more than, a minute? Maybe 2 minutes? Yeah, fighter. Oh, well, okay. Well, Gene Simmons actually put the KISS logo on a nuclear warhead, and he sold that for about $10 billion to the Russians. I want to do that with my logo. I don't have a stylized Mini Manson, the word Mini Manson. But if I ever find the right styling, I'll trademark that shit. And that would be like my personal, Marilyn Manson's got a few of them that he trademarked. So with an idea, if you invent something like a lot of the stuff they have in a Shark Tank, like a toilet brush, you would not trademark, you wouldn't copyright. You might trademark the styling and the name of it, but you would actually patent something like a toothbrush or a toilet brush or an actual toilet. That costs a few $1,000s to do that. It's about $2,000, I think, to trademark, and to copyright something's only $65. You copyright a book or a song. A fighter jet would be cool. I was thinking I could put my logo on a stealth bomber. Oh, you're welcome. Yeah, I don't use meth, not even any parachutes. Oh, yeah, the parachute could come out and my middle finger's like that, real big, with the purple glove, that one. If I send some of my stickers to the White House, I'll throw them in the garbage. You wouldn't even see them. But if I visit the Oval Office, I could slip some in there, and the Secret Service will be like, what did you just do? Want to have a party and find out? Mini Manson, nuclear devices and RPGs and what do you call those proximity mines? The military could put my logo on there, the Black Death one. Cool, everybody's here. Mini Manson, silent and deadly. Hello. Yo. Natasha, hello. Hey, somebody's got to throw up some pentagrams and symbols and shit in here. Who wants to throw up the first silver star? I mean, you know, White House 666, 666. Kill! Oh, cool. Look on Draco. Look how your thing is purple and it says number 1 and it got cut in half. You see that? See how cool that is? Am I Satanist? Somewhat. I guess it's supposed to have like a crown in it and it says number 1 and it cut it in half. That is so fucking cool. It looks like a pill, like it got opened up. You know those pills that you twist and they got those tiny little balls in there? I like to play with those. They're like little Pokeballs. They're really super tiny. Now, my eyesight used to be so good that I was able to see that shit without glasses. Damn, I miss those days. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whosoever believeth in him shall not perish, but have everlasting life. For God so loved the world. Oh, I got a little excited, guys. Whoops. Alright, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. You can be invited to the White House. I didn't know that. Like the president would like invite me? Maybe if, well, I do have a super satanic patriotic video I could send him. Where someone paid me to troll some Italian guy. What do they call that guy? Perry Caravello. Hey, Andrew. Hey, Bella. Hello. I said hello to you before, but I'll say hello again. I hope I don't miss anyone in here. I would never. Oh, you're saying hello to that, Andrew. My name's Andrew, too. I'm Andrew Roach. But known as Minnie Manson, that's my stage name. I'm a entertainer. Kiss. I should write a letter to the White House and say how great the president is. And oh, cool, your thing got cut off there again. I love that. Damn. I love how it's doing that. That's my favorite when you say that. I always call you Minnie. I know one lady who bought all this merchandise, Minnie Manson this, Minnie Manson that. But she would call me Minnie in videos, but then she got mad. She's like, I don't want to call you Minnie. I want to call you Andrew. I'm like, well, I want you to call me Minnie. And then I want you to take this dildo and put it... Okay. It's a good thing Dylan's not on here. He talks so filthy. I usually utilize him when I need somebody to go to war with the filth talk. I made a Minnie Manson... Well, it was a rock. It was a stone, and I painted it red and signed my name on it. And I gave it to a friend of mine. And she took it over there to, like, well, where the hell did she move to? Tennessee or something, or Kentucky. Businesses. There's an extra S in there. Oh, my dear Jesus. Oh, baby. When I read your emails, I hear you say it. Are you a celebrity? You are a celebrity, oh baby. Like, you can hire me to do cameos. You don't have to go to Cameo because, you know, if you hire me, I just get all the money directly. Like, what's different than making a video for them than me making it direct? So a lot of people don't know how to do their own business or don't want to, so they'll send their shit over to Cameo and probably get half their money taken. If you want to do a cameo, you can hire me. And, I charge $30 for that. I can make you a video too, a normal length video song, for $30. And I don't, I wear all the clothes. I put all the lighting, and I put it the video's a long way too. I don't do it. This is vertical. What you're looking at, that's more horizontal. So if I make a professional video, say your name in it, or if you want to say happy birthday or a holiday video, you want me to say happy birthday, Merry Christmas, whatever, or just cheer someone up, you have the option of hiring me privately to make you a video. I was going to do an art card for Trump, but I just don't have time. I picture it, Trump people would quit trolling you. See how liberals would troll me, though. I'd get death threats, but I don't care. I wish I had a picture of me with Trump. I would look like a fucking midget standing next to him, though. I'd have to jump on his shoulder like that monkey that's on Raiders of the Lost Ark. I would kind of be like that. No, I'm not in Cameo. I wouldn't use that even if they let me. I can make my own cameos, right? If you told me, hey, I need you to make a little 10 to 30 second cameo, and you wanted me to say something to somebody, I could do that. If you want me to say fuck you to your boss, I can do that. And I'll put my purple gloves or whatever, and I'll be like, fuck you real big with my finger. Just like that picture of me doing that. Cameo's retarded. I'm not 6'4". Trump is tall. I am not even that tall. I'm like 5'4". I was on Svengoolie, yes. My artwork was, but not me personally. A picture of me that I drew with Svengoolie. Oh my God. Who wants to throw up one of those super gifts, but a silvery, glittery pentagram? A star, a pentagram. 53 people like that. President Trump is only 6'3", really? I thought he was taller than that. His son he's 7 feet tall. That's too tall. Too tall, Jones. He's too tall to get in an airplane, that's for sure. They have to tie him to the outside of the airplane. Seven feet tall, that's fucking tall as fuck. I will climb him and rub on his shoulder just like a fucking chipmunk. You're 6'2". Oh my gosh, that's tall. Marilyn Manson is 6'1". I would be under the desk. I'd be biting people's legs and shit and slicing up the backs of their legs. You're 5'8". Wow. If a tall person ever attacks you, you attack the bottoms of the backs of their legs, like down by their ankles. Yeah, that. The Achilles heel thing. Like they did in that horrible movie I saw. It was called Saw, S-A-W. I hate those movies. Your father is 6'5". Nobody in my family was tall. The tallest person in my family was probably my sister. She was about 5'8". I don't pay attention to the Obama Library. It's probably over in that neighborhood he grew up in, where the Museum of Science and Industry is. Remember when I went to the U-boat? Das Boot. I got to make a new video. I got to go back there and make another video. Because now this time you can give me money when I'm in the museum to buy shit in the gift shop. And food. So, so the other video, when I went down in the U-boat, within 5 minutes of going in there, The signal got fucked up. Oh yeah, be careful when you watch movies like that. Hey Adam, am I far from what? That neighborhood? Kinda. I could take an Uber to the museum, but yeah, what's that neighborhood? Hyde Park, I think it's called. Like 57th Street, that's where the museum is. That's actually a nice neighborhood. It used to just be called the Museum of Science and Industry, but now they call it the Griffith Museum of Science and Industry. People don't like when you change the names of shit that we grew up with. I don't care. Like when you come here, you call it the Sears Tower. Don't call it the Willis Tower, because people will literally pull your pants off and run away with them. You will get pantsed. Oh, thank you. Oh, Malibu. Here's Malibu. I hope you're here to throw up like a pentagram. No one's thrown anything up yet. And I was like, oh, I hope she comes in tonight. My jewel case is empty there. Going through a lot. Depression sucks. I was depressed Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. Friday and Saturday was real bad for me. I mean, suicide bad. I went in a U-boat, not actually underwater in it, but there's a U-boat in the museum that they restored. The U-505. It's German. Unterseeboten. That's what the U stands for. You know, like that movie U-571? It's like that. Are the blocks in Chicago as big as New York City blocks? No. Someday someone's going to make movies of your life, probably when I get killed. They're like a story, you know. Why were you driving all night? Are you a truck driver, Malibu? I guess she went to bed. It's only 12:16. Kiss. It wouldn't be called Kiss. Damn. They could call it that, though. I mean, it's hard to stay awake. Oh, I thought you had trouble staying away from me. Are you a truck driver by any chance? Because you said you've been on the road all day. I'm glad you liked what I was doing there. I walked down a bunch of. Okay, I walked from Times Square all the way to like I think it was 39th Street where my hotel was. And I had no trouble finding it because the grid in New York is easy to understand. It's weird. I didn't get scared in New York, like, oh my God, where am I? No panic attacks. I just felt at home there. As a tourist, it's great. If I had to live there and be poor, though, no, I couldn't do that shit. T-shirts with damn on them. That's gonna come soon. Oh, it would say damn on it though. When we do, I got a puzzle in the other room that said like It's a hippie bus puzzle, and it's in a hippie bus. I finally got someone to open it for me, so I know how to open the lid now. I'd like to visit New York again. Bella, if I come to New York, would you treat me like a rock star? New York City? Good night, Jesus Christ. Jesus. Yeah, if I come to New York, I peed all over New York. I used to have videos of that, but I think I deleted them all. Kiss of the damned. Oh, you've been traveling due to family issues. I had a truck driver in here tonight, and well, Cameron hasn't been by much, but when he gets the stickers I mailed him, he's gonna say, "Damn, Minnie actually comes through." 'Cause people promise shit all the time, and then the next day nothing happens. I don't do that. If I say on here I'm gonna send shit to you, you're gonna get that shit. It might take a week, but you'll get it. I send him some stickers, because he gave me a shitload of super chats. In fact, that other truck driver, I should tell him, hey, you can tell me your address. I'll give you some stickers for your truck. Oh, this guy was so good to me tonight. I did really good. You guys that didn't see the show tonight, Malibu, you'd be really happy. Now just watch out when there's fire trucks behind you, Malibu, because I almost got killed by a fire truck was behind me when I used to drive in Florida, in St. Augustine, Florida. And the sun was setting behind me, so I couldn't see the flashing of the lights of the fire truck and couldn't hear it. And then they just like tried to shove me right off the road, and they shoved me into a ditch, and I almost got killed. So they go to fucking put my life in jeopardy to go save someone else's life. That makes a lot of sense. Oh, you actually got to write kill himself in there, and they didn't the censors didn't catch that. Cool. That's cool that you got away with that. Awesome. Oh, sure, I'll send you a shitload of stickers. It doesn't mean it'll happen. Carriers. I should bring my stickers onto an aircraft carrier and put them on there. Nobody get me any pentagrams in here. My show is naked. You can do corgis and laughing discos and the disco ball. What else was there? The golden poop. I'm surprised you were on fire tonight. I'm surprised the neighbors didn't call the fire trucks. Oh, a fire extinguisher over there. In there. With the tiny little one next to it. So when the inspector sees it, he'll laugh. They're like shit like that. Hello, Jason. Um, I did good tonight. I submitted the artwork in my tracks to that company today for the CD, and I accidentally submitted the music as the art. So now I gotta fucking call them tomorrow and say, hey, did you get the right files? I screwed it up, like I always do. But I think they can fix it because the third time I did it was right. Minnie would have said to the firefighters, you know, you want it. I would have. There used to be a guy that used to come around. He's a former fireman, and he played guitar. Oh, jeez, I don't remember. He's on the internet somewhere. YouTube has pentagrams. Yeah, when you do the gifts to buy those little gifts there with the little jewel symbol, it's a 5-pointed star. That's a pentagram. Yeah, there's definitely pentagrams up in that shit. Look at this cool shit that Dylan made that for me today. And after I get a nice night of sleep tomorrow, I'll be able to talk to him again. If the dentist calls me at 9 in the morning and says, hey, can you get over here ASAP? You know I'm gonna. And I'm kind of hoping he will. Otherwise, I gotta wait till next Monday. That's when my actual appointment is. I made this appointment like 2 months ago. So yeah, my teeth are getting fucking fixed, guys. Fireman's helmet, you can put it on there. Yeah, this is beautiful, isn't it? Dylan's a really skilled artist, and that's why I use his work. Like what he does is not exactly AI. He'll go in there by hand and make this shit. I guess I shouldn't have been so rough on that guy who made me the AI video. It was a good video, but I kind of just didn't like the way he made me look, and it was disturbing. I could be fucking nasty. There's people that will tell you I'm the nastiest fuck you'll ever meet. And you guys are like, nah, that's not possible. No, it is. I misunderstood something that Sky said, Phoenix, one of our favorite people in here, one of my favorite people. And I thought she didn't like me anymore. And I went off on her yesterday in an email, and I hurt her feelings real bad. And, I don't think she's going to recover from this. She told me she forgave me, but the next day it was like, nah, I don't think she did. Like she attacked me publicly, and that was like to me the last straw. I didn't like it, and I guess she probably thought I was rejecting her because she wrote me a real nice email trying to encourage me. And when someone's depressed, you can't fix it. You can't encourage. You can do it all you want. And a person secretly likes it, but they're too numb to appreciate it. Friday and Thursday night, Friday, all day, so all day Saturday, up until like I went live today. I literally was despondent to the point where I thought I was going to end up in a psych ward. And I took it out on her because I misunderstood a comment she made. I'm like, never kick someone when they're down. Me and my stupid temper. So yeah, I have the Jekyll and Hyde shit. My tooth is hurting so bad right now. I took another antibiotic. I gotta take some more painkillers. That's it. Okay, that's what I gotta do. Well, if you voluntarily put yourself in a psych ward, you don't have to break me out. They let you out within 5 days, as long as you don't go in there making threats or you're not super angry. I checked in one of those for a week at Eleanor Masonic to get away from my ex because I don't want to even be in the apartment with him. And it was the best week of my life. And I volunteered and helped people. I cut hair, got to do self-care for people and help them do artwork. I mean, it was fun as fuck. I liked all the stuff I got to do. The only bad thing is you couldn't go outside. I took a lot of showers. Keeping your house clean and taking showers, hot ones, sitting in a bath, having candles, like I have some candles over here. That helps. Yeah, well, I said some pretty nasty things. I don't know if she can be able to forgive that. Maybe you guys can talk to her for me. Yeah. Okay, I got up for a reason. I'm trying to remember. Photoshop is so cool. GIMP is a really good free photo editing software. I remember that time when I was cutting those leather pants and somebody said it looked like a GIMP mask? So every time I cut leather pants, the bottoms, when they're too long, I'm like, I'm making a GIMP mask. Uh, yeah, let's hope that she was just busy with her family. I'm praying because today is Easter. The painkillers, that's it. These are ibuprofens. I'm going to take 2 of them because the pain is pretty bad. Just small pills, a funny farm. But yeah, if you ever go to a psych ward, make sure you go to a Masonic hospital because they'll treat you real good in there. It's a Mason hospital for Freemasons. They get free medical care too in there if you join the Masons, but you have to be a Master Mason. So you want to see my fire extinguisher? I'll show you what I was talking about here. Wait, got to turn the screen off here so I can figure out how to do that. Okay, I put my sticker there and it matches, so it's my personal fire extinguisher. I'm allowed to do that. So look at that. So I put that there right before the inspector came, and he thought that was the cutest shit. That's why this apartment never failed inspection. Would you guys know how to make a frame stay straight? I've been having problems with this fucking thing for so long, it won't stay straight. I feel like I'm gonna smash the damn thing. Oh, this is when I was in the paper, by the way. Look at that. I have no friends because they read the papers. I can't get the damn thing to stay straight, though. It keeps going crooked. Like I nailed it hard against the wall. The fucking thing's pissing me off. I've smashed pictures on the ground. Literally took them and smashed them because it couldn't get straight. I guess I have to just have it crooked then. But look how cool that is. Oh, here, I can't see your comments. Do you love me, Poofy? Yeah. So if you type in a Chicago Reader, you'll see Chicagoans of note in the music section. I never thought in my wildest dreams that I would be in the music section. So she put my sticker. I got a 2-page spread, actually. The other spread page is even bigger, and it's got the black and white, the headshot. It's got the black and white headshot. So I don't have to take my shot for a half hour. Let me put that picture of Dylan back up here, or Dylan's picture, because I really like that. Tonight's one of those quiet nights. Usually my after shows, people usually throw up a few super chats and super gifts. Maybe you guys got sidelined, or maybe you just probably wore out from all that money you threw at me earlier. Let's see here. The way I'm feeling, I think tomorrow's a listening to Slayer type of day. I'll cover Slayer, but I'll probably butcher that shit up. Don't do that because then you'd step on it. Yeah, I don't want to put anything on my floor. Oh my God, you can see my face in the background. Like it looks like my head is growing out of my neck. Look, you see it? Oh my God, I have a conjoined twin. Mm, 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 mm. Well, that's it. Damn, help desk is here. Yay. Damn. Did you see how good I did on my show today, help desk? I didn't have to stop once. In fact, I even had an extra song I couldn't do because I was nonstop from beginning to end. And the super chats are just, they came in so good. It's like the opposite of Thursday. Oh my God, and I did all these cool songs for everyone. And now I have this rule where I sing this song and I don't look at chat or address anybody who comes in. And then after the song is completely done, I like address the chat and I look at people who came in and say hello for like 2 minutes. And then I'll do the next song. See if I can screw the lid on this damn thing here. Oh, damn. Oh, baby. That yellow is such a beautiful color. Super Mario is awesome. Remember, in 2 nights, we got video game night. You robed the stage tonight? I robed it? You mean robbed, right? I know you meant robbed. But I do have a robe in there. I'll wear it if you want me to sing Goodbye Horses. It's a blue robe. Turd. My mini extinguisher. Priest. Judas Priest. Judas Priest is cool. I wish I would have listened to that shit in high school. I never listened to Kiss, Judas Priest, anything. It was me, Hall and Oates, you know, mainstream pop shit, like Michael Jackson. Some of the like new wave music was my favorite. Your YouTube crashed the fuck out. Hello, Elon. The County Funny Farm. No fresh air. Oh, my tooth hurts so goddamn much right now. I swear to God. I'm ready to just take a hammer and smash it out. Fuck. How could something hurt so fucking bad, you know? The last time I had pain like this was when I was in my 20s. Can you hear that in the background? That's my, what do you call that? It's emitting a nice steam, so it's moisturizer. Yeah, it would be messy, and I would miss and probably hit a good tooth. It sounds like a clock sex. Clock sex! Oh, that's another phrase that I've not told you guys yet. And happy Easter to everyone. You can write sex in here. You should try it and see if it'll go through. I'll let you know. And I like how you capitalized it. Clock sex. There you go, Sandra. I see it. 666. That's a bringing a DOE. You mean like a deer? And yeah, there's some deer over there. How'd you know that would work? Your co-worker's probably happy now that tooth is gone. There it is. You capitalized it. Clock sex. You know that show, According to Jim? You remember that? Jim Belushi? And he was always with Andy, the fat guy there that was really sexy. And that's where I got the name Andy from, by the way. But they were running to the park. He's like, "You want to have sex at a clock?" I wish I had that show all on DVD, every episode. But they only released 5 seasons. Disney bought it and they ceased production, and Disney wouldn't release it. They can suck it. Or the Department of Energy. I love Belushi. John Belushi was brilliant. Incredibly more brilliant than his brother, but I like them both. Clock sex. Oh, he was 17 at the time. I know you meant money. I was messing around though. You would say dough like kneading dough for a donut. Dough. Animal House, yeah. Animal House. House. I love that movie. College life. You see, they were strict in colleges in the 1960s like that. You just couldn't come up into the women's dorm and shit. And colleges, they were more conservative back then, unlike today. He looked like a hockey player. So do I. And I take up my tooth. Just like the Blues Brothers, sometimes I do. And Basal, I wish I had that right now. Somebody wrote something in my. I gotta go to Walgreens and there's like a dental kit. They said there was some kind of thing in there I could put on there. I'm gonna go to Walgreens tomorrow. Or today. Today's Monday, so today. Ah, shit. That tooth right there. See that one? That's the one that hurts. At least it's not black. I wish I had some cloves. Someone was saying clove oil and Basal. I don't have any of this shit. Oh, you got Animal House. Cool. I love that movie so much. Get it? I'm a zip. D-Day. And it says Deathmobile on the at the end with the parade. And John Belushi's dressed like a pirate. And of course, they got that guy, the military guy, Niedermeyer. Niedermeyer. That guy with the horse and everything. They hated that guy. Why do you have a pledge pin on your uniform? And he makes him do push-ups and dog shit, and while he's like giving a carrot to the horse. But then at the end, they put the little thing with, like what happened later in life. Senator Blutarski and the other guy getting killed by his own troops in Vietnam and shit like that. Just keep your hands and feet away from his mouth and you'll be fine. Yeah, they're gonna do a root canal in there, and then I guess they're gonna sand it down. I'm a zit, get it? And he does his eyebrows, because he can do that with his eyebrows. They're what they call Albanian. That was their heritage. Albania, Merdita. You border on the Adriatic. I love clove cigarettes. Oh, I need to get some of those. You think that would help? 'Cause I'll go fucking buy some later on. Let me see. Blues Brothers. I actually own the Blues Brothers movie. That's a funny movie. Clove cigarettes, they're black. They're like gothic cigarettes, but they're colored black. The whole thing's black, and there's like a little red satanic triangle on there. Satanic pride. I'm gonna get some of those. Not clove cigarettes. I smoke them like during the summer. John Belushi died, and those bungalows are like little apartments that Chateau Marmont has, and he died in one of those. I still would like to spend a week in the chateau, not in a bungalow, but like in the hotel. If I ever have a shitload of money, I'll go there. Man, I wish I wouldn't have pushed off. I could have had this done last month, and I pushed it off because I didn't have enough money in my account, but now I do. Ah. All right. Who posted something with hamsters and shit? I don't understand this post, Ramiro. What are you talking about? I don't understand that post. You mean me or someone else? Well, if it bothers you, you don't need to look. You're talking about all those cute little mice I posted just so that people could see all those little field mice. Just something for people to look at, that's all. But people were complaining because I missed 2 days of singing, and they gave me a hard time. I mean, I'm not allowed to, it's my show, I'm not allowed to take 2 days off. My mental health and my physical health are suffering because of this tooth I have that needs a root canal. I do have an appointment, but it's like next Monday, and I can't wait that long. Now it's hurting so much that it's making me sick to my stomach. The pain went up here, and I had like a abscess for 3 days. It finally, it's tiny now. It's still there, but it went down. My face was swelling. And at least 3 people threatened me, literally fucking threatened me because I didn't go perform. I mean, Jesus Christ, are you my like record producer? Are you my handlers? So be nice so you get timed out of here. It's a privilege to be in here. I feel sick right now. I might have to go. Dan, thank you. I got exercise tonight. Okay, people are always gonna hate, bro. Don't let the negativity get to you. Thank you, Ramiro. But yeah, all those little mice. I love nature, and I wanted to put all those little mice in there so they'd be in there. 'Cause I'll make comments in there and I'll put pictures in there just so you guys can see what I like. And it was kind of weird. I could stick around just a little bit. I'm right here, don't worry. My throat hurts a little. I thought it was in trouble there for a minute, but it looks like everything's okay. I should go to sleep with the purple lights on. It's really calming and peaceful in here. Man, the walls are getting moist as fuck in here from that humidifier over there. But it's okay if you get moist in here because I don't have nothing in here that, no paper or anything that can warp. I keep that shit in the other room. And I have an air conditioner in there, so when it's hot in the summer, I close the door and I keep the air conditioner on so everything is protected, so none of my merch is going to get destroyed. You have a purple crystal light. I really like this picture here. That's so cool. Look, I'm there and then I'm there. That cookie, see that cookie I'm holding in my hand in the lower right? It says, you know you want one. Oh, thank you. Damn! Thank you for watching it burn. Yeah, you know you want it, so I put it on there. I hate the word. You hate those words? I won't say them then. I don't like the bottom one, the one that starts with C. That's an icky word. But I like when my French fries get really soft like that. I like purple. I have purple lights in here. There were good pictures. Oh yeah, I love those little mice. Those mice in those pictures were so fucking. They're field mice and they're so tiny that they could climb up in a flower. That's not AI. That's real. Like nature photographers make that shit. Damn. Thank you, Sandra Lynn. Let me see what that says. Ooh. You hear that sound? That's a good sound. Yeah, I'm okay. I could still stick around. I just thought that I was going to be in trouble. Okay. I gotta find out what cloves are. In the herbs section, get cloves. If the dentist calls me, I'm gonna call them if they don't. But come 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm gonna be like, hey, you got any openings? I think I need to come today. You can say moist, okay. Just, I have autism and like certain words rub me the wrong way. And I always wondered why when I was a kid, I didn't like certain words. I wouldn't say the word please because I didn't like the sound of it. But that's an important word to know, though. That's a magic word. Irregardless is not a real word. It's regardless, and I do hate that. No, you're right about that. You are so right watching it burn. I'm glad it worked. My Cash App wouldn't work for 2 days. Oh, that's fucked up. But don't worry, you more than made up for that. I wanna see a pentagram. It's time to do ASMR. Hey, JT. I would play some ASMR if my like computer was over here. It's out there. My Cash App once fucked up and I blew up and raised the first time I ever blew up in public because I thought these women were screwing with me. They're like, "Oh, we're sending you money," and I was like, "They're giving me $10." You know, it was before did this here on my own. But I'd go on other people's shows and they'd give me $10 to sing, and they'd pay me to troll people. And like the Cash App didn't register it, so I thought they was fucking with me. And I just this guy, he knew that I had autism, so he was like in the bottom. They're saying, get in a corner," and he kept like it was like he was stimming. I think he had autism too. And I was the only one that was able to hear it. None of the other people on the panel could hear it. So I quit going on people's panels, and now I'm like, you got to give me $50 to come on your panel. So that way, if I get trolled or bullied, at least I get some money out of it. Clove powder. I got to find out what cloves are. You saw that video, see? This woman named Wendy and this woman named Wendy from Howard Stern. She was a troublemaker. She wasn't as dumb as people made her out to be. The next show is Tuesday. I'll add Wednesdays back, when I can get my work done. I still got a lot of work with my album. What happens when I finally go to sleep in the middle of the night? I'll try to get up at least by like noon, but it usually ends up being 2 o'clock. When I'm not depressed, I can get up earlier. And I'm not depressed anymore. You send your... Oh, cool. Yes, happy Easter, you guys. It's going to be Tuesday, but, just for the meantime, it'll be once a week. I like doing the video games more than once a week. My times are not permanent, like I said. That video was so fucking embarrassing. Why would I ask you a question? Can I ask you a question? Sure. I don't know why you would, but yeah, you can ask a question. I think they'll fit me, and I hope so. If he doesn't have 5 other emergencies. Weekends are bad. I start my new job Saturday, so hopefully my schedule don't conflict with the times of your show. You tell your boss that you have to watch Mini Manson, that it's a part of your religion, and then if he threatens to sue you or fire you, you threaten to sue him. Your boyfriend's cheating on you? Okay, you need to join the Marine Corps. If you're not too old to get in, join the Marines. Go through boot camp, and then when they send you to Iraq, kill a bunch of men. Katy Perry did it. This is a part of me. Watch the video, Part of Me, the Katy Perry when she joined the Marines. Watch that, and that will give you an idea what to do with your cheating boyfriend. Da 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 da. She actually went over to the Paris Island and filmed there. The Marines let her. She portrayed it accurately, except they don't make you bind your chest and they don't make you cut your hair if you're a woman, just so you know that when you join the service. You pin your hair up and you put it in like a, they have like a thing, you put it in a bun. And you don't bind your chest, you wear a sports bra. Reaper, hello. Oh, Jesus Christ, you can say his name. If you mean Jesus Reaper, then that name is not forbidden here. Just people was spamming the chat and being disrespectful and saying you're going to go to hell, repent. I didn't like that. Bible verses, I don't mind those in here. I like that actually. And positive messages from God or Jesus is definitely welcome here. Because when you soul win, you want the person to be receptive to the message. You don't want to say you're going to go to hell. Let the preacher do that. You know, you come at them a different way. When they're ready to get the fire and brimstone preaching, they will voluntarily go to the church. And they will be like, preach it, brother. I grew up Baptist, so I know. Yeah, join the Marines and kill. Okay, good night, Romero. Thank you, Romero Guzman. Sweet. You could also do that, what Adam said, but my idea to join the Marines and kill men over in Iraq or Afghanistan or wherever fucked up Haji country you're in, I don't know, I just kind of see that as so fucking like hot. Katy Perry, I love her for making that video. Catholic. Did you like being Catholic? I mean, they teach you how to be like strong mentally and be leaders. Like everybody I ever known that was Catholic was so had good self-esteem and like a leader, you know, so like happy in life. What video is it again? What video do you mean? Oh, that video, this is a part of me. This is a part of me. I think the song is called Part of Me. Katy Perry's in it, and she's got the Marine Corps cover. Is my shit. You should put a golden poop in here now since you put a brown one in there. That brown one is nasty. Do a super gift and put a golden one in here. I command it. Wait, so if the cheater, if they have a vehicle, take out the plug in the oil pan and replace it with a candle. It'll melt and drop all the oil and bam, no more engine. Oh my God. Yeah, good church preaches salvation, not damnation. Hello, Stuza. Stussy. It's time for me to take my medicine. I'm gonna put my phone over here. This is a pilot. I'm gonna get out. Give me a minute here. Okay. Huh. Okay, I'm gonna leave the phone here while I do it. I'll be right back. If I had some fucking candy, I would be like so fucking happy as fuck. Oh, fuck, bitch. Okay, there's 25 in this pen. I thought that was a new pen for some reason. Okay, that's 25. Yeah. Yeah. So 20 plus 20 is 40, and then 45. Okay. Mm-hmm. Shit, fuck. Shit, fuck. I'm gonna put on my shit fucking warmer shirt here because I am getting cold. Shit, fuck. Okay, you know that movie Blind Fury when he says shit and then fuck and then shit fuck? Yeah. I'm gonna get some more ice cream. Das ice cream thing. Let me blow out the candles. I like those candles with the wooden wicks, and they make that crackling sound when you light them. I love candles, just so you guys know. If you're thinking, hey, well, what else can we send to Minnie that he really likes? Candles. Especially the wooden wick ones. Okay, let me look at the... Would I put that ice cream first of all? Okay. I do not want to fall asleep with a goddamn ice cream in my bed. Did you ever fall asleep with an ice cream in your bed and then wake up and it was all over your legs and shit? Well, my sister woke up one time and kittens were born on her legs. The cat came into bed and gave birth on her legs. I laughed at her for a long time for that. The cat obviously felt comfortable. Kittens right on her fucking legs. Yeah, don't mess with a redneck. They will kick some butt. They taught me how to survive. They taught me how to drive and how to cook eggs right. Because I lived with this lady. There was like a little chicken coop on her property in Florida. And that's when I found out what eggs are brown. I'm like, why are these eggs brown? And she couldn't believe I didn't. I'm from the city of Chicago. Like, I didn't know. Now they got those brown eggs everywhere. Everybody knows now. Don't screw it, burn. Central time is what time I am. kitty. Oh, the background is a picture there that Stu. That's a picture that my friend Dylan made me, so I could use it on my YouTube. Stussy. Okay, the ice cream I have is an ice cream sandwich with cherry ice cream inside of it. You fell asleep holding a sandwich? I've done that. I fell asleep with a sandwich in my mouth one time. Not recently. Oh, Adam, you know what ice cream I have now. Dylan has real natural talent. He knows how to draw the human form. He never went to formal art school, not a day in his life. I mean, he don't have a college degree, no shit like that, you know. And he's in a group home. He has autism, but he's like highly functioning. He doesn't get angry either. He doesn't have the rage like that. But he cannot care for himself either. I like him because he's easy to talk to. He doesn't get mad at me. He kisses my ass and does whatever I order him to. So, you know, I make sure he takes baths regular and takes care of himself. Oh, yeah, there's chocolate on here. Oh, I fell asleep. Dylan comes in here. If it says sentient maggot or Biggie Manson, that's him. He don't stick around long, but he watches me sing here and there. And, he likes to go play video games and do stuff, and I have to remind him. I'm like, Dylan, you need to come in there at least for a few minutes. And he does. If I feel like he neglects my channel, I'll usually block him for a few days on Instagram, and he'll come in my channel because it's the only way he can talk to me. I'm like, Dylan, you can't forget I'm a rock star now. We are friends, but my ego demands that you shower me with attention on my channel and watch my videos and like them. Well, since he did all this artwork, yeah, Dylan's going to be a celebrity. Jacob, my other friend Jacob, can't stand him because we all used to be friends together, and he got mad at Dylan for some reason. I tried to foster peace between them, but, you know, I couldn't, so. I mean, he only colored in and colorized the fucking, like, cover of my album. I think it looks sharp. You want to see what the cover of the album looks like? Hell, I ought to make a sticker of this shit here and give you that. That would make a good sticker to go in the album. Would you guys like a sticker like this for, you know? I can make it metallic. I don't know if the metallic stickers are vinyl, though. But I ordered some metallic stickers. I'm going to see what they look like before I make a commitment to buy any more. Because I like my stickers to be bomb-proof. I have the rockstar mentality? Ooh, thanks. But yeah, you buy my album, you're going to get a special sticker that you can't buy. Oh, you got a study, okay. Slip some of my stickers in with your term paper when you turn it in so that you'll get an A++. Klondike bars are very good. Oh, yeah, baby. Oh, yeah. Happy Easter, Stuza. I like the clothing brand Stussy because my friend Kelly William McShane used to wear those clothes. He was into fashion. The skinny leg jeans he'd make his mom take him to the mall when he was a teenager. Mom, these aren't the right jeans. I mean, he'd drag her to every store in the mall in St. Augustine. Okay, he'd find the ones that were super tight because that was his style. He was trying to look like who's that kid that who used to comb his hair forward, the famous kid that was around Diddy all the time, and now we know why he suffered. The white kid. So he wanted to be like that, and he'd comb his hair like that over his eyes and get the jeans, and I'd go with, so we'd have fun in the mall and drive his mom crazy. Then we'd get in the car and kick the back seat. I kind of grew up with him because I was in St. Augustine off and on for like 10 years. So he would wear Stussy, and I'd be like, Stussy. Justin Bieber, yeah, he tried to be like Justin Bieber, because, he was a teenager. And back then, Justin Bieber was like God to them. But you better order some stickers tonight, Stussy. You need to bribe your teacher. You can buy some Black Death ones so that way if it doesn't work, you can threaten him by putting those on his car. He'll think twice before he fails you then. You can hire me for $30 to do a cameo saying, you better not fucking fail this student here. I know where you live. I'll be like that mall rat guy. Just you wait until I find out where you live. What the hell? There's like this thing that was stuck in my hand. I've been trying to throw it away all day and it keeps flying out the garbage can. That fucking thing, I see it again. Okay. All right. Yeah, that is horrible what happened to Justin. Bill, the mole rat. He's from Texas. He said, you just found, let me tell you something. And he pointed his finger like that. And I made like these, you take the picture and then you press it and you can make like an outline of just a picture. I don't know if you guys knew this, but when you press on a photograph in your phone, you take pictures. You can press on a picture of your cat or a person or whatever, and it'll make a cool outline. You can make a sticker in your phone and place it over a background. It's just like those back remover things. It's a PNG file. It turns it into. Mini wrap. Now you got to go to my store right now and buy some. If you buy merch right now, I will mail it out today, Monday, unless there's a holiday. In that case, it would be Tuesday. But if you order merch in my fucking store tonight, I will get it packaged and mail it to you today. Buy a whole bunch of shit in there. Damn, look at all those pentagrams on the top of my screen there. See those 5-pointed stars there? Not that big pentagram, but the little white and blue and yellow ones. Those are pentagrams. Oh, get your phone started. Get your shit transferred over there before you do anything else. The store will do it. Take it to the store and they'll do it for you. It's their job. You don't have to pay them. I make them do that for mine. I never do it on my own. If I'm sitting there spending $1,000 on a phone, they're putting my shit on there for nothing. Transferring it. You will procrastinate. Take it to the store and have them do it. Make sure you take all your codes, your code book that has all your passwords. Take that with so they can help you sign in and everything in case you get stuck. Like me, I have to make sure I do that because I don't want to sit at home trying to do it. I get pissed. Yeah, take it. I don't know which company you use, but that's the store you'd go to. Oh no, here comes the rap music. That's not really my thing, but I do a lot. I like a lot of the music in rap. It's very unique. Not the words so much, but the music part. Like I can harmonize really good with the music. If someone's doing rap, I can kind of harmonize with it. But I can't talk fast or do actual rap. No. Tomorrow better not be a holiday because you need to go get in there right now and order merch while we're talking, so that I see it. I hear this really unique loud sound will go off on my phone. You'll hear it too. Once you put the order in, you'll hear a really loud, strange sound go off, and then I'll say, "Yeah, there it is." And I'll say "damn" also if you do it. So you can buy the book or you just want 17 pages because 35 pages might be too much for you to stand a sexy mini. Yeah, tomorrow shouldn't be a holiday. Today's the holiday, Easter. Tomorrow, when I say tomorrow, I mean Monday. I mean it's dark now. When I wake up and it's light outside, that's tomorrow. I'd be saying that even if it was 3 o'clock in the morning. People be looking at me crazy like they see it's a white guy blasting rap. I see it all the time in Chicago. If I can't get it, I get frustrated and cry a lot. Oh, you mean like the phone? I get frustrated and I yell a lot. I don't cry when I get frustrated. I become forceful and I lash out. If I even think somebody's rejecting me in any kind of way or they even give me a dirty look, I will lash out. I get pretty bad like that. I never bit anyone for that though, but I bit someone for trying to eat my fries one time. In high school, I bit this girl's finger. I was like, "Arr, teach you to touch my fries, you bitch." I was all, huh? You got some important stuff coming today. Like your guns and shit. Goons. That dang that, Dylan, maybe this would actually make a good candle thing. Would you buy a candle with that image on it that you're looking at right now? Like if I charged $10 for the candle, would you buy it plus the shipping? No guns. Fuck yeah. So far the colors I was able to get my hands is red, white, and blue. So that's a third sticker design then. I'm probably gonna have candles at 3 different designs. So like during the summer I'd like to sell these. So you can go to the Catholic Church and go to the grotto and you could fucking leave the candles in there after you light them. Or like when you're done lighting the part you want to light at home, then you can bring like the remaining part of the candle you don't need and you can put it in there. No, they're not scented. I didn't make the candle. I got the candles from Jewel actually, and they're blank. And they make them so that you can put a sticker on them. You see how tall the sticker is there? That would work very well. Pretend your phone is like wrapped around in a circle, and you know how thin those candles can be. It's just maybe it's a little less wide as the phone, like the screen you're looking at right now. It might be 75% of like this much would be the candle. And it was tall. It's like almost 12 inches long, I guess. Those candles are pretty tall. Oh, you had a stressful night, or you better just go and relax. Good night, Bella. Sweet dreams are made of these. I have to put something in the mail. The three color candles I have is, red, white, and blue. Like, I got two blue ones, two red ones, and two white ones. So this would look good on any color. I'm thinking this would look good probably on the blue. The one that would look good on the red. Let me show you that one that would look good on the red here. You're gonna like this. Whoops. Okay, it's way down here. Let me get to it. Okay. You see this one? This one would look good on the red candle. The blue candle. Yeah. People don't send postcards too much. That wouldn't sell, but every Christmas, anyone who's bought a fan club kit from me usually would get a Christmas card. I did that for the last 4 years, and I design a different one each year. So yeah, that would look good on white also. I think the blue and red ones are the most popular. So I'm just gonna when I get the stickers, I'll add here one of each, I guess, on each color or something. So yeah, I need to get some more candles. Now that I got 3 different designs here to sell. That means I would have to put 3 different listings. But $10 would be a good price, And then you pay the shipping, and I have these boxes that are perfect to mail them in. White suit, white candle. I don't have a picture right now, the third one, because I deleted it. I should have kept it, but the sticker is on the way. I'm waiting for it. The one that had all those cascade of stars, and Dylan colored it in and made my shirt purple, and I was holding the microphone, and I had suspenders on. That's the other one. It's a drawing. You guys like that white suit, huh? You can order the magnet. You'll feel like a kid on Christmas morning when you get my goddamn fan kit. More, you need to join my fan club. You get to go backstage for free at my concert when you join the fan club. At least for now. But if 1 million people join it, no. That's why they have to charge so much for, real big time celebrities. You know why they charge $4,000 and up? It's not because they want to sucker money out of you. It's because if they was to lower it, too many people would buy it, and they wouldn't be able to accommodate that many people. And they make something exclusive and special at a high price just so, it'll entice you more to buy it, rather than if it's at $2,000 or $4,000, you're more inclined to do something special that most people can't or wouldn't. If it was $300, too many people would do it. It wouldn't be special. You see what I mean? So think about that next time when Gene Simmons is charging you $10,000 to meet him. I mean, that's like, at his stature, that's cheap actually when you think about it. And if I had $10,000 to go hang out with him all day, you better pay it. I'll see you too, Adam. I'm sorry about your depression. You're going through the same shit that I go. I go through it periodic though. I don't go through it every day, but all through Thursday night, all through the night, all Friday, and all of Saturday, until part of this morning, I went through that. Now, believe me, I understand. I didn't make money for 2 nights. That's how depressed I was. Yeah, Adam, you're always welcome to come here. We'll protect you in here. We'll play video games. And I'm still going to buy that video game when I get over to that neighborhood again, because I like to buy my game in person. But I'm going to check online and see how much it is. I might just buy it online. I have some CDs and shit I want to trade in and see if I can get some, do a trade. Thank you, Romelia Franco Luna. La Luna. The moon. It's fun to wait on mail and get cool stuff. Like a fan told me she sent me something in the mail and I can't wait to get it. Hope she mailed it to my P.O. box. But if she didn't, that's fine, you know. I check that once a week. So if you send something to me to my P.O. box, I'll get it within a week. You should let me know when you send me something. That way I can go over there and look. It sits in there, I think, for about 5 days to a week before they'd send it back if it doesn't fit in the mailbox. So that's why I would want to know. Your depression hits you like a train out of nowhere, so does mine. Bipolar does that to me too. And that first the bipolar hits and then the systemic depression. A poop-free mini CD? There's no poop on my CD. Oh, I know what you mean. You don't want me to poop on your CD. Oh, God, I'm glad you told me, because that's exactly what I was planning on doing. You better be saving your money, because it's going to cost $30, but you're getting $30 worth. When you see the quality of it, and you've seen a little bit. It'll have an insert. It'll be a wallet. It's not just going to be a fucking little sleeve like a record in a sleeve. It's going to be much more than that. And you're also going to get a special sticker with it, since I'm the one who's going to be mailing it to you. And it's going to be in a shrink wrap. It's going to be professionally made. I can't wait to do the fucking record. I hope those people contact me tomorrow so I can get that done. And yes, if I autograph it, I have to open the shrink wrap. The shrink wrap, I can slice it open on the side there, and I can slip it out of the sleeve, but I may not be able to get it back in there. And then I'd have to put one of my... I have some sleeves I can put it in. You know the ones I put my stickers in? And then I take the strip off so it can stick, and I fold that over. So yeah, you know, I'll give you the option where you can specify if you want it autographed when I put it up in my Etsy. I'd like, you know, that it's easy for me to centralize all my merch in Etsy, because then you just buy it direct and I can handle it. Like I thought about Amazon, but I don't want to put it all over the place. I want people to have to come to me to get it. You know, I'm just a small-time business seller, so I just wanted to make a comic book of Minnie too. If I get the time to do a comic book, you know I would. I would get some of my favorite comic books just so I can see the style of how they do the panels. I'd write out the storyline. It would be punk. It would be very punk. And the good thing about me is I'm honest about how I draw, the way I look. You know, a lot of people cannot do that. Like my art teacher, for instance, that I had in college, Al Zappa, he was round and fat, just like Mario, from Mario and Luigi, you know, from Nintendo. And I liked the way he looked. To me, he was the sexiest man in the world. So I said, hey, draw a picture of you and me, like, doing it. So he draws a picture of him as he would have looked when he was 30 instead of how he looked at 60. You know, Italians age very well, so he didn't look like a 60-year-old. And I'm like, who is that? He was like, that's me. I'm like, what the fuck? So I drew the same picture, only I drew him as the way he looked in the present, how I looked in the present. I said, this is the Al I like. So a lot of older men, they don't believe that, like, I was a woman then. They don't believe that a woman would like an old man with gray hair and a fat, and they think all women want these skinny young guys, but that's not true. I always went for the older, frosty-haired guys. I mean, I don't want no geriatric person, but I never thought like, even when I was in my 20s, I never thought like a 60-year-old was an old person. Like the way I feel at 56 is not the way I looked at older men. It's weird. I'm trying to talk really low because those people are standing out there. I don't want them to hear me. Dagan Hills, good night. I was thinking that earlier. The freezer ate my ice cream again. Would you leave it in there too long? Etsy is very easy to use. I'm surprised by that. When I put up my music on that place where I'm making my music, I found that to be incredibly easy, but the problem was I was half tired because I didn't sleep all night and I had to get up early to do it because Doc helped me, and I kept putting my fucking two songs, and instead of putting the song in my name, I kept putting my two songs in the same shit, and I'm like, oh fuck. And then I forgot to change the category from art to audio files. So I sent them as, they probably think it's art, but I think they'll understand when they see the third email, and I went back and did it right. And then there was like these drop-down menus to put each song in the order I wanted. So I felt crazy. I was going crazy because I'm like, oh fuck. And then like, oh gosh, when you're tired and you feel bad about yourself at my age, just something happens in your brain. I'm embarrassed by that. I never thought I would be like that, and almost like I'm geriatric or something. Okay, so yeah, good night, Dagan Hills. Good night, Minnie. Oh yeah. There's only 14 people in here. There's 63 likes. If you didn't hit the like, click it, tap it twice there, and look, I made $13.77. That's good. Loving it. If you, I see that everything's stalled here, so if you don't mind, I guess I should go now and just start enjoying. Oh, my tooth is hurting still. Oh, now I see some comments. Oh, I was gonna go, but now if you're still here, I'll stay around. You have a grandson, that's nice. And what I like is, you're proud of it and you mention it once or twice. But I had this home care worker that drove me nuts, and that's what led to me not working with him anymore. Every 5 seconds he'd mention, I have a grandkid coming in 3 months. And I mean, he cared more about going to the mall and buying baby clothes than helping me when I said, hey, I need you to mop me. I need to get some pillows and some shit. And I had a falling out with him over him spending all this money on baby clothes. And I'm like, we didn't have time to do stuff I wanted to do because he was too busy in there buying shit for him. So I'm like, you're here to help me. You're not here to go shopping. And so I kind of formed resentment against him. But, he's proud to have a grandson. It's only, honestly, the only crowning achievement this man will ever have. So, I felt like maybe I'm not the right person he should work for because I didn't know how to be happy for him. But he had a right, just like you got a right, to be very happy about that grandson. I wish I had a grandson. I can't even imagine the fucking pride I would have. It's more than me being famous. Hey, Trixie Pop. I mean, I would love to have a family. I'd give up all my fame just to have a family. But I don't have a family, so I ain't giving up my fame. I always hit it first thing coming in. Yeah. But you can, if you want to, you know, you're my friend and my fan, and you don't work for me. You're not in the mall with me. So you know what? If you want to show pride, he was just born. It's not like it's 3 months from now. It just happened. And the difference between you and the care workers, your grandson is here right now. Now is the time to be happy for him. And you are okay to do that. I give you my blessing to talk about it all you want in here. You should be fucking proud. I mean, that's like an accomplishment. Yeah, and it's not supposed to go. It's supposed to be. He was supposed to be helping me, and then his kids started crying, and this giant of a man. He looked like a big fucking white square with a baby attached to it, running. He started running towards me when he saw. When I turned around, I'm like, "What the fuck is that?" And he saw it and heard it. And some people are vindictive. They'll pick their kid up and they'll literally run to you like they have a fucking bomb strapped to their body. So he's chasing me through the mall, and my home care worker's looking at me like I'm the one who's crazy. And so I fucking went in this store, and he comes in, and I'm like, and he's like, "Why'd you run? What are you doing?" And I'm like, "You didn't see what just happened. Are you kidding me?" Most people, they don't see things the way I do, and I can't be around that. He's supposed to be like watching out for me. And the guy was only 4 feet tall, too. He's a midget, so I really didn't feel comfortable having a midget working for me. Outside of that, I won't badmouth him. It just didn't work out right. He was very attentive, you know, and he held my bags for me, opened doors for me. I did like that very much. He called me sir, you know, that was hot. So he did a lot of good things, you know, and just pissed me off that it just didn't work out. Is it still cold up there? You mean Chicago? Yeah. It was warm today, but I didn't go out. I had a very, without you guys, I would have had a very lonely Easter, but you guys made my fucking day. This is the best Easter I ever had. 9 a.m. Oh, yeah. I'm gonna have to get up at 9 too. See what time is it here? At least by 2 o'clock, I will have to wrap this up. So we got a few minutes left, you know. About 20 minutes. I know you like to just hang out with me, and I like to hang out with you. I know there's only 14 people in here, but, you know, quality people. And you never know who's going to come watch this later. I just get surprised when people will tell me I just sit there and listen to you for hours on end. I'm like, wow, I'm that interesting. Tuesday can't come fast enough. Believe me, it'll be like tomorrow. This is a great place to hang out. You made mine too. Oh, fuck yeah. Just like I'm going to make the 4th of July great and my birthday. And hopefully I can go to the planetarium this summer. I thought I'd have my credit card paid by fucking like June 1st, and Jesus Christ, it's going back up to 1,500 again. It's just going to be beginning. It's going to be at least a year and a half before I pay it off. But I'll do it. I'm gonna. Well, 7 pounds, 6 ounces, that's a lot. That's a healthy baby. Well, if he's a Polish kid, don't let him jump out the basement window. The kid bounces out the window and bounces right back in. I said it to a news reporter once when they were covering a story where a kid fell out the window, and I said, did the kid bounce back up and back into the window? And the lady laughed. I think that was actually a dude, though. It's really quiet in here. Did someone die? Yeah, I better wrap this shit up soon. So we named him Jax. You should name him Mini Manson. I have one son. If you get along, your son, yeah, if you get along with him, that's great. And, well, actually, I would have had kids. I had 2 miscarriages in my life when I was a female. Because, like, I didn't know I was a hermaphrodite till I was in my 40s, but that's what I found out. I said, that's why it happened, because you can only go so far, with a pregnancy if you have both kind of organs in your body, like a prostate and everything. So I was in my 20s, one time in my 20s and once in my 30s, I think it was. Let's see. When was that? When I was in St. Augustine and I met that lady that looked like Julia Roberts. That's what I remember. So that was in 2008, I think. So that was definitely in my early 30s. I never told my family about that. They would have fucking threw me out of the house for that. And it was like very young. When the kid was like, it was like less than a 1 month pregnancy. It was like, psh. My neighbor's 3-year-old daughter fell out the second story window and landed on the trampoline. Oh man. Did the kid bounce back up and then go back into the window? I'm too sick. Yeah, I was too sick also. I had a lot of medical problems. That's why I couldn't have any children. Lucky to have a stepson. The Gulf of Mexico. I saw what you did there. You named your kid Jeffrey Epstein. He landed on the grass. 3 different places. No, okay, that's. It's time for me to turn lights off and shit now and unplug this shit and turn this on. Damn, my phone gets hot. On my stage. I did it on my stage. It wasn't very satisfying who I did it with, though. I had the guy killed afterwards. I'm just kidding. I sacrificed people to Satan Moloch on my stage. Oh yeah, it's Sunday night. I can put this away. Feels good to put that shit away. Let's see. This is charged up. I can put this over here. Trust me, you can't see me, but I'm right here. So the fucking door is Polish the way they did it. The top is like so fat I can't even shut the door. I mean, that's Polish. Let me clean my... Okay, the screen is... The video is going to stop. That's just because I'm cleaning the screen. Don't go anywhere. Don't get scared. All right. I clean it with this here. It's, I gotta get some more of those, in fact. Alcohols. Let me see if I have another one in there. Oh no, that's the last one. Shit, I better get more. I better. I'm just preparing the last things I need to do for bed. But hey, I got stickers now that are small enough to fit on your cell phone, at least even if you have like those folding ones like I do. And you got a little square. There's little 2-inch stickers that'll fit on there. God, it's moist in here. Okay, I'll turn that light off there. I gotta turn this one off. All the lights I gotta turn off at night. That's why when I wake up in the morning, it literally takes me an hour just to like turn all the lights back on. So I do it a little bit at a time. Let me get back in the bed here, and then I'll look at your comments. If there's any, I mean, there's only like 2 people left in here. Well, actually, there's 16. Okay, where's that towel? I have one of your stickers in the back of my phone. That's awesome. Yeah. I hope you don't have cancer. That would suck. You need to eat some ice cream because that cures it. Because the endorphins from the happiness of ice cream will set off healing agents in your body. I have a prostate. You're gonna put one on your new phone? Oh, fuck yeah. I'm scared of the C word. Oh my gosh, of all the things I go through. It's almost like because I'm super angry a lot that I chase the cancer away out of my body. Yes, you must make sure you come and see me often, Dale, and see us so you can keep us up to date. Don't be mad when I say this, but I also have mini Manson caskets with my stickers and shit on them. Actually, Kiss has Kiss coffins. I got to see one at my friend used to have a funeral home. The daughter I went to college with, so she let me come in there, and her dad was there, and he was showing me and my friend Bob the coffin, because we could see it through the window, and since I knew her, I was like ringing the bell. I'm like, oh, fuck yeah. And she was like, yeah, come on in. And, you know, thank you, Dale. I thought you would like that. Corpse. Mini casket. If I ever go to a funeral, I'll be slipping my stickers. Well, I wouldn't do that because it would get buried in there. And the person could turn into a zombie or something because of my sticker. Because, you know, it would probably start fizzing and the compounds would break down and probably be radioactive and cause the corpse to come to life. I have cancer. Oh yeah, I have coffins. You know, that's me. Thank you guys. I will sing at your funeral if you like. You can't spell funeral without fun. This towel is so lumpy. I'm trying to lay on it. The most useful thing I have when I'm in bed is this towel. The material of a towel. When you put it by your face, bugs will not go in your face, and if you get sweaty or greasy at night, the towel will absorb it. It's very useful. And you can breathe through the material really well. It'll ease anxiety if you're sleeping and you're having anxiety, especially when you're dreaming. So Linus from Charlie Brown and Peanuts wasn't wrong to have his little blanket. It was actually a towel, Mormon. I'll put triangle stickers in. I should make a sticker with a triangle. Most of the time I make the round ones or the square ones. I'm gonna have the tall ones for the candles. And I only buy small quantities of stickers compared to what some of the other customers buy at that company. I used to buy the labels, but they're too hard to cut out, so now I just buy the stickers. And I wait till they give at least 20% off. But if I really, really, really need some stickers like those real tiny ones I'm getting 300 for only $25. I think that's a really good deal. And they don't charge shipping either. Negrito. You listen to my music before you go in the hospital. Das Mormon with the magical underwear and stuff. Do you have to wear the magical underwear, or do you have to earn the right to do that? If you're Mormon, you know what I'm talking about. You gotta watch Minnie while you're in the hospital. She can irritate people. I want the nurses are running and say, what the hell is all this noise in here? Are you killing a cat? No, it's just Minnie singing. Oh, here, I gotta plug my phone back in. Oh, that's nice, Adam. He came back to be with Minnie and the rest of us. Nowadays in hospitals, they can see results within like 5 minutes. Let me see what other picture I can put up in here, because you've seen this one long enough. Okay, that's going to be on the record. You see that? That when the record is spinning, or the CD, there'll be a hole in the middle of it, you know, like that. So my face and all that might be cut out, but that's what it's going to be. Because I didn't know how to design it with me on the corner, like in the side of it, so I just put it in the middle. I know it's going to look dumb, and people are going to be like, why didn't you just move your image over a little? Because I didn't know how. And I like it that way anyway. Because I didn't know how to redesign it, so I'm just using what I have, basically. All right, you see that? That's going to be on On my album, it's going to be like in the inside cover of the CD, the wallet. It's going to be like a wallet. So you get the idea. And I wanted to make sure I didn't use any weird fancy fonts so you could just straight up read it. I wanted it to be straightforward. And I literally had only about 4 fonts to work with, so it came out good anyway. You know you want it up on the top there. Yeah, the white suit, people really like that. I may make a metallic sticker out of that. Like, it'll be one of those die cut stickers. And I'd like to make them pretty big too, you know, like a 5-inch sticker maybe. Maybe even 6-inch. Like a photograph is 4x6. So I would think maybe a 5-inch sticker would be good. And I could give you that with the album. You gotta be careful not to let the screen get flashy. Now let's see what else we got here. That would be on the record. You see how straight how the words are on the left there? That's the record. The one for the CD is going to look like that because, well, you can't see it on this picture because it doesn't show the full picture. But the words are like curved because there's going to be a groove on the side of the right side of the wallet, which is you pull the CD out. Oh, thank you. That shirt, I look sexy as fucking that. I want to get another one of those. I don't need it now, though, because, you know, I have so many clothes. I don't want to just keep buying shirts when I have shirts. So this page will be on, in the insert, that's going to be like the back of the page. I look good in that fucking shirt. You want to all rip off my clothes after you run your hands up and down my naked body while I'm wearing that? Yeah, that makes sense. My naked body while I'm wearing that. And that pink one there's going to be like the front part. With the record, I'm going to see if they'll let me put a 4-page spread in there. It depends on how much you're going to charge. Here's the cover. I don't know what a Jack Mormon is, but I know what Jackass in 3D is. But look at that fucking picture. Look at how it just pops out. Look at the sunglasses. Oh, that's okay. That's a good emoji. Now I'm going to show you the back. Let's see. There. There's the back. I mean, you just, like I said, you're just seeing a portion of everything here. Obviously, it's going to be a square, so you use your imagination how you know that's going to look. A Mormon that doesn't truth another Mormon. Mormon. I got a lot of nice backgrounds here. What about that? Does that make me look sexy? Yeah, when you choose someone, what does it mean? That you tell them to watch a call for an uprising because he's the greatest truther on earth? and he's also Italian, which makes him even cooler. Cool, I like that purple thing on the screen there, like from the, with the crown. I just love how it cuts it in half like a pail. It reminds me when I used to let cockroaches crawl on my scissors, and right as a big one would come right across, I'd snip it in half. I would never do that now, but when I was in grade school, I didn't know any better. I figured, hey, it's a lesser creature, I'm allowed to kill it. Poor thing. It's a cult in my appy own. I know you're just trying to say opinion. You gotta join my cult. I won't make you go to church. Hey, don't worry if you're into Mormons, you're welcome here. I don't care what religion you guys are in. So don't feel bad. We don't want to make you feel bad. Oh, trust. A Mormon that doesn't trust another Mormon is a Jack Mormon. So that's what he's trying to say. Oh, okay, Dale's saying it's a cult in my opinion. Well, that's true, it is. And since you said it, it's okay. Just like certain parts of being a fundamental Baptist is certainly a cult. And I felt like it was too, and I didn't like the feeling. No, you're welcome, Dale. Do I look sexy as fuck there? My shirt is straining against my belly so hard it wants to bust open. And my belly just wants to be super fat and huge. I look really good with a bare belly. If I didn't have diabetes, I would have made my belly really super big. I would have made it freakishly large. People like that shit. But what's most important is I like it. Dingbat, it's Edith Bunker. I'll always be his little dingbat. I'll still be here. I just want chat. You don't have to chat. Are you in there jacking off to Minnie? Well, a lot of people do. I like those little flames. I wish I could put the whole Kiss logo that I have in my chat. You look hot. Oh my God, that makes me so hot. Agnostic Jesus Christ teaching. As Archie Bunker, Mike was like, I'm an agnostic, and Edith was like, you mean you want a rabbi? And Archie says, no, Edith, I think it's worse than that. I think it means he can't have kids. I like the religious episodes. I like the Catholic episode the most on All in the Family. When it starts out and they're eating horse, but Archie's the only one that doesn't know because he would blow his top. And then they covered all the Catholic stuff and he gets mad. He's like, no one's converting my wife. I'm turning this into a two-religion marriage or whatever. And he goes, tells the priest, lay off or else. Archie Bunker is my hero. I would love to do an Archie Bunker art card. I should airbrush his image all over the city just to fuck with people. If I had the time and the energy. I want the young teenagers and the young punks that like to tag shit up to spray paint my name and image all over the subways and all over the city. Oh my God, that would be so cool. I swear if they did that and they could show me pictures that they did it and proof, and it wasn't AI, they'd get a fan club kit for doing it. Like I want a big giant mural of Minnie Manson spray painted. Sadly, you look at my sunglasses in this picture, sadly it says 0 on there and there's a jewel picture next to it. Nobody is throwing up a pentagram on there, but now I'm requiring it so that it won't look so lonely up there. Were you ever Muslim? Good night, Draco. It's the best sitcom ever. You are correct, Sandra Lynn. Okay, he wrote no, meaning my question, were you ever... I was a Muslim for about 5.5 months. To me, it was just like being, what do you call those reporters? An investigative journalist that goes undercover and like I just pretended, hey, I'm a journalist. I'm living the life so I can find out what these people are really about. I got a little revenge while I was in there too. I drew the KISS logo in the mosque. There's like this bookcase, and there's a library, and of course there's books in there, and the women would hang out there, so I would be in there, and that was my favorite place in there. I never tagged up any of the books or nothing like that, but I under like one of the bookcases on the very bottom, I'd lay on the floor in there on the carpet, and I drew the KISS logo in there. It's still there. Nobody knows it's there. 'Cause when I draw them, I hide them in very hard to get to places, and no one in their right mind would see it unless they purposely looked there. So somewhere in South Carolina, there's a masjid with Minnie Manson's KISS logo. I drew it on a box also. The box is probably gone. It was in a thing, and the imam's just standing there looking at it. Imagine this old Egyptian imam with a long Harry Potter beard, looking like the headmaster. And he'd wear these outfits that would make... People thought he was nuts because they thought he was playing Harry Potter. Like people that didn't know, they didn't know he was a Muslim, that thought he was cosplaying. Okay, where's the fucking applesauce? I know, isn't it funny? I hope he liked cleaning all the eggs and such eggshells out of his beard. When I get even, it hurts. He was my landlord too, so... And I only had to pay him $300 a month to have my own place. And that was like 2013. And it had an office in the apartment too, so I used to look through all the books in there too. He knew I liked books and education, so he let me live in there. And I woke up one time, I took a nap in there on the rug, and I woke up to hear these two teenage girls discussing how handsome Hitler and Stalin were. Only the girl was pronouncing it Stallion. And I'm waking up, I'm like, it's Stalin. I felt like saying, you idiots. People were weird there, you know. And then I drew Soul Train. Well, there was a picture of a train in one of the language books. It was like a kid's language coloring book type thing that had each Arabic letter. It's a really cool book, actually. And so I drew the smoke coming out of the train, and I wrote Soul Train on it. And the black woman, she's like, "What do you know about Soul Train?" I'm like, "I'm from Chicago, and I know everything about that. I mean, I watched every show of it. That was a very cool show. That's where I learned to dance." Do you know about the EBS that is going to go? So what is EBS? I don't know what that means. What is that? I'll spell it out for you. FAG, fruit. Was it something broadcasting system? Is it food stamps? EBT is food stamps. EBC sounds like emergency broadcast system. Yeah, oh, there it is. An emergency broadcast system is like, remember on Tuesday mornings at 10:30 in the morning, you'd hear that in the 70s and 80s, you'd hear that siren. They would be testing the civil defense siren. That's an emergency broadcast system. But then later they started putting it on the television, and it would have that interruption. We interrupt your program to do a weekly emergency broadcast system. That, do they still do that anymore? I mean, I know they don't do the sirens anymore, the civil defense ones, but on television on Tuesday mornings, do they still advertise that? But today's Sunday, so I hope they don't pull any bullshit and turn on any emergency anything. I'm tired of dealing with shit. I think life needs to get a little peaceful for a fucking while. Let me find another picture you can look at. There's only too much sexiness that you guys can handle. Oh my god, if I show you that, you're gonna just want to take off my clothes. Does this make you want to take off my clothes? Or do you want to leave my clothes on and make out with me? I like when I look really fat too, like how fat I look in this picture. The military is getting ready to set it off. For what reason? Are they bored or something? I really like to fucking dress like this. They're shutting down the internet for 2 weeks. Where'd you hear that? Great, there goes me making any fucking money. And also hanging out with you guys. I'll take a vacation. It won't be the end of the world, but I don't know how to, like, well, I won't be able to fill out any shit for my records or anything because that's online. Oh yeah, I'm sexy. Did you hear this? Did a call for an uprising cover this? So when is this supposed to happen? Just my luck, I'll pay $2,000 for the records, and right before I can upload anything, the fucking system will go down. I'll be out all that money. Yeah, I haven't heard nothing about it. A call for an uprising would cover something like that. He is hip to all that. Well, if I ever knew how to do my taxes, that might be helpful. time is it? Oh my god, it's 2:13. But I gotta force you guys to look at this picture of me. I'm gonna be a millionaire by the end of this year. I'm already aware of that. But what good is $1 million gonna do if the system falls and there's no one I can show my money off to? And a loaf of bread will be worth more than $1 million because they're gonna make you take the mark, and then money won't really mean anything. Look up a call for an uprising, see if he talks about it. And he's on, oh, what is that? He's on Rumble. He has a channel called A Call for Truth. That's him also. YouTube always takes, I trust you. Even before you said that, I knew I was going to be a millionaire by the end of this year. By the year 2033, let's see, 4 more years. That's when shit's gonna go down. We have about 4 years before everything goes to hell. They'll mock you with it in plain view, though. They do that stuff. I wish my picture there was turning you on so much that you wouldn't be able to control yourselves. Did I get a movie shot? What do you mean? Nobody's put me in the movie yet, but they will. If they want their damn movie to actually be seen. You put me in your fucking movie and I promise you people will go see it. It would be like putting Jack Black in there, only I'm sexier. Jack Black is sexy too. If he was wearing the clothes that I'm wearing here, with his fat belly hanging out, I would get so turned on. Yeah, if you can't see Minnie, you better start killing for me. Covid shot. I like how you spelled it. What are you, Italian or something? Covid shot. I have something for you. Covid shot. I had a random dream about Jack Black the other night. He was my neighbor. One time he had this silver suit on and a white dress shirt, and his belly was bursting out like mine does, and I got so turned on. And I like his beard, his big beard. I wish I could grow that. He's like my type, all right. Although a lot of the stuff he's interested in, I'd be bored of. He plays a lot of video games that I'm not interested in. Some games I like. I mean, if he likes Dungeons and Dragons, Fable, or Baldur's Gate, then yeah, I would totally be into that. He's like a really good video gamer. He was on SNL Saturday? I didn't know that. I gotta check out the SNL videos then. Thank you for telling me. Well, I didn't get a CO, you know what shot. The jabby jab. I wish Jack Black was my fan. He's got all this happy Hollywood energy. I want to be like that. He's about my age, too. I want to be fat like Jack Black. I want my belly to be bigger than this. I got ADHD, too. Yeah, he's got that. If I was like 5 feet around, if I was really that fat, and you measured all the way around my body, and I was solid like this, but I was just fatter, I would be sexy as hell. I want to be, you know those redwood trees in California? Those real big ones? I want to be as fat as that. Bed bugs. If I get $13 million, I'm going to use it to hire a hitman. I mean, forget it. I would just do it myself. You can hide a lot of things with $13 million. Amazon Force, hello. You better take your focus in, but don't take too much or you got to take some focus out. He's 56 just like me. His birthday's in August. So he's what, a month older than me? No fucking way. I'm 56. My birthday's July 29. Oh wait, I'm older than him because if he's 56, my birthday will come before his. I'm a month older than him then, right? Yeah, I'm a few weeks older. Why do I always get this shit backwards? Like Marilyn Manson's the same age as me, but he's 57 and I will be 57. Because his birthday's in January, his comes before mine. And he does look his age, by the way. Oh my god, mine's the 29th. He's a month apart. That's it. We gotta get Jack Black to be Minnie's new solid fan. Oh, jeez, I hope I don't get too turned on. I should wear this outfit more often. This look here that you see in this picture is one of my favorite outfits. The favorite look. I don't like to get too outlandish with my outfits. I like shit to match. That would also look good if I had that shiny pink shirt with the same tie, suspenders, and jacket. How do I feel about Jack White? I don't know who that is. Hello, Jake. Oh, me and Jack Black should collab for sure, and then we should have sex. Your brother has the same birthday as Manny? Oh. When I used to do really crazy stuff on the internet 5 years ago, if I would have went live even in the middle of the night, I would have had like 500 people in my chat. And that's back before I made money. People would just show up. I like the way it is now better. Money's for nothing and the checks are free. Then there's a microwave oven. Who got the TV, refrigerator, color TV? Jack Black was cute, but he's sexier now. I like older Jack Black. I wish we could talk on the phone. That's what we got this for, but I know what you mean. You want to be able to talk back. It's frustrating that the company I want to make my records with doesn't have a phone number. And they don't seem very, like, willing to talk on Instagram, even though they have an account in there. But they did respond to me in there. I want a Chicago company so I could just go pick the records up. I don't want them mailing that shit to me because chances are it'll get stole. But if they make it at the company and I can go get it, yeah. Would you call me? I usually don't call people. Maybe when I get to know you a little more. But like, if you was on like your total deathbed and you were dying, yeah, I would. Not only would I call you, but if you was in Chicago, I'd come visit you. You know, I have mental problems, and like I got too close to Sky, and I got mad, and I misunderstood something, and I cussed her out, and then it turned out, it wasn't as bad as I thought. And I don't think she's gonna come back. That's why I'm very reluctant to get too close to people. So I hope you understand. It's not because of you, it's because of me. I misinterpret things, I perceive things wrong. And I legit do think I have dementia because of that, because of the way my brain is so fucking, like, broken. I hope I don't really have dementia, but I honestly think I do. Because I used to take care of people who had it, and my art teacher, Al, had it. And I'd be talking to him, and he wouldn't even respond to me. He didn't even know I was in the room sometime. So who do you want to call you? Do you want me to do Blondie? Oh, don't put phone numbers in here. Oh my gosh, now people think you're like, well, I know you're not like doxing anyone. If you guys want to call each other in here, that's fine. Let's do a fan meetup, Dale. Do you want to do a fan meetup to come and see me? Oh, you used to drive a truck? That's awesome. I'm not sure what you guys are talking about in here, but you need to come and see Minnie. You can come meet me and I'll hang out with you. I'll do karaoke in person, and all you got to do is wine and dine me while I'm there, and I'll let you take pictures and video with me and sing with me. I'll even give you a little merch goodie bag. So if you ever come here, just so you know. Oh, you think she'll come back? Oh, I think she will just give her some time. Okay, now I understand. I'll talk about shit and then I'll see her comments and I'll be forgetting what I talked about. Oh, you're helping me just fine. Do not worry. It is getting late though. It's 2:30. And I need to actually go now. So guys, it's time to say goodbye to me so I can get some sleep. Because I may have to get up early. Hopefully I can go to the dentist today. And I'll pray to God to let me come in. So everybody say goodbye to Minnie. I want to give you a chance to say goodbye, not just hang up on you. Because I was going to go at 2 and I'm like, okay, 2:30. I love all you guys. And good luck, Dale, in the hospital. Sandra, watching it burn. There's 5 people in chat, so I'll see you guys. Come, make sure you're here Tuesday night. Usually 9 o'clock Central is usually when I start. All right.